Where do we go from here? Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Joe. I'm out here, loving life, keeping it real, making that bank, working the Sigma grind set, siphoning money from Dog's Trust, getting banned from the zoo. Blessed.
Hi, I'm Matthew. I'm none of those things.
He has been banned from the zoo, though.
Not yet.
He has been banned from the zoo. Do not listen to this man.
Yeah.
That mustache is fake.
Oh, I wish I had a mustache.
Yeah.
Have you said your name yet?
Well, I
said-
said
you
hi,
said-
I'm Matthew, and I've done none of those things.
Yeah. Well, anyway, hi, I'm Joseph. I'm the one who's actually recording. I'm sorry for my co-stars, but anyway.
Co-stars.
Co-stars. Co-hosts, co-stars, who
Hosts, yeah.
Would it be
Do you know
hosts?
what? I do shine like a star.
Sorry for my inferiors over here.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm the one
you're our
actually-
special guest.
And we'd like to extend a warm welcome to our first celebrity guest appearance. The star, Beyonce.
What's up, guys? It's me, Beyonce. I'm not even these guys' friends. They whisked me off the street. They were like, "Hey, podcast," and I was like, "Yeah."
Yes, we've kidnapped Beyonce.
Yeah, pretty weird of you to just be like, yeah, I'm enjoying this random
Yes,
spot
Beyonce is here of her own free
Yeah.
will.
to talk about Doctor Strange trailer 2 and
I need
Boba
an itch for my
Fett.
back, and you just let go of the chain for a second.
He's not chained up.
She's not changed.
Sorry, she.
She.
How do you know it's not a he?
I'm neither he or she.
Okay, we're all learning exciting new truths about Beyonce.
Okay, but
And where do we go from here?
So, well, was it good? A good trailer. Yes.
You didn't
I-
introduce it.
Doctor Strange?
Oh, yeah,
Doctor
Yeah, I
Strange
said that's
was
what we're talking about.
We're doing Doctor Strange.
I liked it. I think it's a really
It's a great
good trailer.
It's a great trailer.
I think, like, we say this. I say this every time there's a new trailer out, but like,
You just get more hyped and it's like,
It's-
oh, it's the new thing or whatever.
every Disney trailer is great, but this trailer
No,
is really good.
not every
I don't
Disney
know.
trailer
Every
is great.
Marvel trailer.
I don't
Most
either
Marvel
agree with that
trailers
either.
are good.
I can't think of a particularly great, or other than like Infinity War and Endgame, I can't think of a
Age of
particular.
Ultron
The
was
Age of Ultron
fantastic.
first trailer was great. The
Oh,
second No Way Home trailer was really good.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Actually,
I think even the first one.
I can't think of a particularly bad
Civil
one
War
though.
trailer was great.
I think any team up movie trailer
Tends to be quite good.
is
Yeah.
always really, really good. But anyway, yeah, great
Yeah,
trailer.
we're already sidetracked
But like, yeah, this is a really, really good trailer, and it like
with lots of stuff, and
Perfect
stuff.
description. Lots of stuff.
yeah, it has lots of stuff. And on one hand, I hope it didn't give away all the surprises in the movie, but on the other hand,
Reddit
I
has a
hope.
different idea.
Yeah,
I hope
so
the movie isn't just lots of cameos and that's all it has to offer.
I think we've only seen like the first 20 minutes, 30 minutes or something like that, and then maybe like the last 5 or whatever.
I hope.
I hate when trailers do that, though. I wish they just left
I'm
the final battle out
Fine
of
with
trailers.
that though.
Oh,
I don't think.
I've
No.
never been okay with that.
With some of the shots in this, like I'm pretty sure we have not seen anything from whatever the final is, unless it's that thing with him and evil Doctor Strange. But that would feel weird as just, hey, I'm the bad guy, let's fight. You know. So that's
Speaking
the
of
end.
evil Doctor Strange, is it he or Wanda who is the main villain?
yeah,
I have
go-
an interesting.
Before you do,
wanna-
because I know you're going to talk a lot about it.
like
I think she's a red herring. Like,
Yeah.
I think they're very much pushing like, oh, she's fucking crazy, and like that's.
I hope that's what it is.
I would really like if that is, but just I don't know. I feel like you'd save that as a twist for the like actual movie instead of just showing it in the trailer. You know?
so.
Well, do they show that in the trailer? 'Cause
They kind
they
of
show that
hint-
she's in it.
I feel like they hint towards it, like that whole comment about. And it's this dumb comment about you break the rules and you're touted as a hero or whatever. I break the rules and I'm the villain. Now, to be fair, she did. If they are talking about Westview, because they might not be.
They should.
They definitely are talking about
Yeah,
it.
You should.
Westview
She's-
is
It, well, it depends
That
on
was
where.
horrible what
No,
she
that's
did.
the thing. I feel like it depends on where it is in the movie. It's probably at the start, which means Westview. If it's not, it's something else. Because they have that thing of it's maybe an illusion.
What's in the
I think
So-
that
Wait, what do you mean?
Okay, do you know in the trailer where it's what do you know about the multiverse and they're in kind of like a poppy field and shit? That seems
Yes.
to be an illusion made by her. Because there's a shot later of her and she's in the full get-up and it's a red background, but Strange is still in the same
Yeah.
kind of casual attire.
Oh, okay. So you mean like I thought you meant the entirety of what happened in Westview was an illusion?
No, but the entirety of what happened in Westview, yeah, if I enslaved a whole town of people and locked up kids in rooms for multiple days...
she's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Now. She's a bad...
You would be touted as a villain.
I don't think she's like. See the.
No, she's a bad guy now.
No, she's a bad bloke.
They'll never understand the sacrifice you made. Shut up, you're a bad guy.
See, I think this is. You see something similar in like Civil War where like they show bad things, but they do it for like a hero. So it's all about like what the movie wants you to think. So you can think.
I mean,
like,
I feel like Civil War is more.
It's
very much showing it to be like,
very
oh yeah,
more.
Captain America is whose side you should be on.
Are
Yeah.
you talking about what Iron Man does?
Well, not specifically, but it's
because
like
what either of them do is nowhere near what she does.
Yeah.
no, I know that, but it's like
It's the same.
if you
thing,
want to.
yeah.
If this was for a different person, if that show was just about Doctor Strange, Wanda would be the villain. But since it's about her, it's more about like her emotional development, I guess.
Oh,
So
I
it's
get
like-
that. I get
but,
that.
like, it's different.
But the way other characters around her react to it.
yeah, it's a bit like I totally agree with the guy that basically lost his job for doing it. Like I don't.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's just
One thing I do want to bring up: there's two Wandas in the trailer.
Yes.
Like there's that shot of
Where
her,
she's touching her own face.
but
I
they're
think,
also
I have
in
a theory.
Westview.
I have
I
a
think
theory
she's
about
just
Westview.
reflecting on what happened in Westview.
How fucking mental would it be
I
if it was
don't
just
think
like,
so.
oh yeah, Agatha Harkness is the villain of this?
Oh no, I hate that.
That would be dumb as shit.
I
but-
don't like
I
that.
think she might get a cameo. I think she'll
She
get like
might.
two.
Hold
main
on,
cameos.
hold on.
There'll be
I
a
was
few
thinking as
cameos
well,
at the
that
very
might be
least.
just a flashback. I don't.
No, because if there's two of them, I wouldn't see why.
I
And then
have a
it's
theory.
it's the same because it's her and the suit is on the ground or whatever, and then it's just her in her casual clothes, but she's like covered in blood as well. And there's another shot of her like that later on in the trailer.
so you see this shot a lot in X-Men movies, but I think it's actually a Professor X thing.
Oh, like it's in her
Oh,
mind.
he's
Yeah.
in her mind. Oh,
Yeah.
that would be good.
That would-
yeah,
that would be cool,
I saw
actually.
something about that.
Yeah.
Where
Hold
like
on.
it's the same shot from
It's
X-Men.
that
Here-
bit from Apocalypse, but with her.
Theory,
yeah.
theory. What if...
Is that on your second?
The thing...
Last segment?
Theory.
More than that.
What if the Illuminati is confronting Doctor Strange about Wanda's tampering with reality just as much?
I mean,
Because she's such a threat, you know?
So
what?
Should I start?
Okay, I think we should kind of talk. Okay, we'll come back to the Illuminati, but the multiverse thing. I don't think they've ever really said which is worse and which is the multiverse and which is like because. Okay, in Loki, it's different timelines that branching
It's
out, but it
so
might
vague.
also be multiverse. But then in Spider-Man, it is the multiverse.
I
So,
think
like-
it's all the same thing. But
And
I
this
think-
very much looks like a multiversal thing.
No,
Why-
I think that's
what
just
else
a
have-
lie in Loki, though.
Oh, about
Yeah, about branching timeline. I think that's just a complete lie. To like,
it is multiverse as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think at this stage
But
we
it could
can't
be the
say
same
that
thing.
anything is solid. Like, I don't even think they know. I think it's just different creative teams just doing whatever.
Yeah, I
And
guess.
they haven't
and
solidified any
Feige's
plans.
just there like, yes, keep
Yeah.
going or no.
Yeah,
no,
like-
no, edge this way. You know, like
Does this contradict this enough? Nah, it's okay. Go
yeah.
ahead.
But back to the villain thing.
Yeah.
I think that neither Wanda or like who else is in it, or neither Wanda or
Strange.
Evil Strange are the villain. So I think that's actually Defender Strange.
Okay, that's another thing I wanted to bring up.
So
There is possibly 4 Doctor Stranges as well in this.
4?
When yes, and I'll tell you what, it's maybe 3 because it was rumored to be 3 or whatever that was.
Because I would assume Defender Strange is the one on the Illuminati.
So, there's the regular Strange, Defender Strange, which I also that could maybe be a future version of that MCU Strange, if you get what I mean.
I don't
Yeah.
think so,
Like,
but maybe.
well, I mean,
I don't know.
I only
feel like
say,
they'd make him look older, though.
the only reason I say that is the longer hair one, but it's
I think that's just to differentiate him.
but the suit, it's that like modern Doctor Strange-esque suit that's not the classic one, you know, like the red and black.
I know, but again, they could just be using that to differentiate him.
Yeah. There's the evil Doctor Strange or whatever that's in the first trailer. the things just got out of hand, and then maybe Zombie Strange, or they might be the same
I think
person.
that is Zombie Strange. I've seen that
Yeah.
trailer, like someone reviewing it, and you can clearly see
Yeah,
it's
no,
a
you're
bit
right.
different to What If Strange.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even saying it's What If Strange. I'm saying it's the
Zombie What If Strange.
because that might not even be
I think
What
they're.
If
I
Strange.
think they're. I
Evil
think they're
Strange.
both What If. I think this is really going to tie into What If.
Yeah.
That's a good point, actually. What if they just open the floodgates and have a load of zombies from
Well,
What If come through?
Yeah, because in the poster they have the Captain Carter shield, and then there's a shot in this with they seem to be going to like a cartoon universe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So-
what if they were to incorporate
What
elements
if?
of the sequel? That was totally on purpose. What if
Yeah.
they were to incorporate elements of the Secret War storyline from 2015 and have like kind of a just a
Just drag in a bunch of those.
just
What
drag
If
in a bunch
characters.
of alternate universe characters into the main
I
timeline.
think you will definitely see those characters, but I don't think they'll do that because, like,
At some stage they will though.
yeah, but later down the line, like they've only started talking about the multiverse. It would be super weird
Yeah.
to like regular
Really
audiences,
dark.
especially who haven't
I
seen What If,
suppose.
to go. And now these are main characters in the MCU.
I suppose.
I mean,
It'd be really.
but like
really
they're going to
dry.
bring in Westview. I don't think
Yeah,
I think Doctor
yeah,
Strange
but
is going to
like
bring
because
in people
Wanda might be a
that
big part of it. That makes sense to like.
Don't you dare interrupt Beyonce.
But you see, for
I
like,
do get what you mean though.
like main character shows, like there's Falcon and Winter Soldier, and then there's WandaVision, and then there's like Loki, and then there's What If.
But I think Marvel
So it's like-
wants everyone to treat those shows equally.
That's
That
a
they're
good
all
point.
canon.
Yeah, but
yeah, but I,
I
feel like
wouldn't rule it out.
And
to
I
be
think
honest.
that's what this movie's going to do. You have to take the show seriously.
the one thing though I will say about that is like you get something like Endgame where if you've seen every other movie it makes sense, but like it is kind of there as well that you can kind of watch one
it's
or two things.
cohesive enough.
But they have like specific things they want you to watch, you know. So like you definitely have to watch Infinity War before you watch Endgame.
I suppose.
So you
yeah.
kind of, with
Well,
Wanda being such a big part, they want you to watch
They could-
that and not
you
really
probably
have to watch anything
like,
else.
You have to watch Guardians.
You have to.
But you have to watch way more to watch Endgame. But I'm being like
I had to.
rough about it as possible.
My sibling wanted to watch No Way Home. You will not believe how many movies I had to sit them through. Guardians of the Galaxy 1, fucking Infinity War, Civil War, Endgame, and it goes on and
For
on.
No Way
and on.
Home?
Nuts.
I would have just
Yeah,
done
well, because
5 Spider-Man movies,
Yeah, no, but,
Doctor
like-
Strange, and
they have to watch Far From Home. They'd be so confused about Tony Stark dying.
Oh,
I
yeah.
literally had to lead them up. Like, it's so... I
Yeah.
I
You
remember...
might as well just watch the MCU at that point.
yeah.
Like,
Might as well have watched the MCU at
Yeah.
that point.
Luckily.
Yeah.
like someone that doesn't watch the Marvel things that made a really good point. It's so hard to get into. Like with Star Wars, 9 movies and that's it. Whereas with this,
Yeah.
over 30 movies now,
Like-
plus the shows.
I
It's
do feel
very
like it's
hard to access.
satisfying though.
Like comic books,
Every
it's
time,
like an
like-
impenetrable wall that you have to
Yeah.
know everything about to get into.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't feel like it's that.
Oh no, not to the same degree, but it's
It will be
Yeah.
soon though.
Well,
But, like,
what,
in
we're
the
next
looking
few
up
years,
on
it will be.
to the outsider,
5 movies now, 26.
Yeah.
Like that?
But
and the shows as well.
Yeah. So
I feel like it's gonna get difficult with the X-Men and
okay, I actually wanted to talk. Do you want to just talk about who might be on the Illuminati now? As well?
I have one more point to make. I
Okay.
think this entire movie could just be like not a road trip, but them running through different dimensions, like because that's
I
America.
would really
I
like
really
that.
want
Yeah.
to talk about my theory.
Because
About
Yeah,
Uh,
told you.
okay.
oh yeah, no,
No,
go on.
you
then.
No,
can go.
yeah, no, I'm gonna finish. Stop
No.
interrupting me. Seriously. Like that's practically every story America Chavez is in. It's just running through different dimensions and fighting whatever weirdos she comes
She can
across.
like punch holes through dimensions, can't you? I think I saw
That's
something
basically
about
her
that on
whole
Twitter,
thing, yeah. All right, go on with your theory.
So, I do think that Defender Strange is the villain for it, and it's about like, so, what I said to you yesterday was like, this is going to be about Strange's arrogance and like how he kind of holds himself in this like state where he, and you can see Wong and Mordo talking about how like your desecration of reality and stuff, and like how he keeps doing it over and over and over again, and
Yeah.
people keep saying no, but Loki did it. But Spider-Man did it, but Wanda did it, but no, it's him.
Yeah.
So, and it's just
He sucks.
He's-
He doesn't suck. He's not as bad as Iron Man.
I like Iron Man and I like Doctor Strange, but yeah, but
I
like
suppose the Illuminati, their whole thing is arrogance.
yeah. So I think that this is gonna focus on like why Doctor Strange is bad and like why he needs to be better, and then it shows us this version of Strange that's so arrogant, and he saved everyone, and he is so full of himself at this point that he makes one mistake, and it's fucked. And I think that's
actually
what
quite
that
like
is.
that. Yeah,
And I think that's what that is. You know that scene with all the arms?
Yeah.
yes,
I think that's him becoming bad, and then he recruits Doctor Strange. He recruits Evil Strange and Wanda to help fight against this ultra powerful Defender Strange, and that is what is gonna happen.
that
here.
would be pretty sick.
So
Okay, I would like that. I would still like this to end in Wanda being a bad guy, though.
but I do think
Yeah.
Wanda will turn into a bad guy.
And
just like
if possible, I don't know, they probably won't do this. Regular Strange at the end of the movie is like, well, I'm glad I got that done. Now to form my own Illuminati.
Yeah. So one thing actually about that is, as well, if Wanda does end up being the villain by the end of this, and they do bring in the X-Men, you could just kind of sub her in for Magneto.
Would you?
I would. Like, I mean, daughter of Magneto, they're never going to mention that in this, but like,
They're not going to not have a Magneto.
I feel like that would be much, like, they do go, okay, she is also a mutant as well as the Scarlet Witch or whatever, but like,
She could just
No, they're
have her
different.
not be the daughter.
yeah, but like, I don't know, it would be a cool idea. Another thing I meant to say as well when you were talking about American Chavez, do you know she was not meant to, there was a chance she was going to appear in No Way Home?
I heard about that,
So
yeah.
I've seen, there's a bunch of concept art where she's the one who's kind of
That makes
fucking with
sense.
multiverse and stuff like that.
That makes a lot more sense.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought. What they were. I remember ages ago, me and you were playing Battlefront, and I told you Wanda's the reason why, like, the Spider-Man universes like combine. And I said my original theory, which I was so upset didn't happen. J. Jonah Jameson was the first one to cross over, and he made the
I remember
show.
that.
And I was like, if this happens, I'm going to yell at the cinema. Called it.
They might cross over into the Raimi universe because it's heavily rumored that he's going to be in that. But then there's also that just like throwaway thing in Spider-Man 2 where it's just like Doctor Strange, that's
Yeah.
good, but it's taken. You know, like
Okay, do we have... Or what if original Raimi Spider-Man came from the 616?
I
I-
hate when other things do that though. It's like, oh, we're in the 616, and I'm like, but the comics are 616.
Okay, fine, then the main one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean,
I know what
you
you mean,
big
but, like-
nerd.
I don't think. Wait, do you mean like Loki-esque, like the like main timeline thing, or do you mean like
As in the main one we've been following?
is the Raimiverse?
Yes. This isn't a theory that I've really committed to thinking about. I just came up with it there. I feel like you're over-examining it.
Story of Joe's life.
Okay, so cameos, other than who we've seen in the trailer.
Okay, do you want to start with the Illuminati? Who
Yes.
that might be? Okay, so straight up Patrick Stewart, yes,
Yeah, obviously.
but not the X-Men universe because he's fucking dead in that universe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
hope
like,
they don't.
Like,
I think
because in my head canon of that, it's the first
he
X-Men
died.
movie and Logan, and then the rest are like comic books written by Cyclops.
Cyclops.
Yeah,
Well, that timeline is completely fucked. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if they just didn't really address it.
yeah. But yeah, Patrick Stewart.
Okay,
Holy shit.
yeah, Patrick Stewart. Also, side note, we should have probably touched on this earlier. I hope the entirety of the X-Men aren't just brought over from those movies.
Yeah, and if they did specific ones, like there was a rumor that Hugh Jackman's going to be coming over, and I'm just like, no, I want him.
If he cameoed,
If he cameoed and it was a different version, like he was in a full
I-
costume and everything, fine. But I want, like, Logan is one of my favorite movies ever. I don't want them to go near that with a 10-foot pole.
I would like if they brought over a version of Wolverine played by Hugh Jackman, and he was just the old man Logan. You know how, because for a while, old man Logan was just in the main 616 comics.
Yeah.
I'd be fine with it. They
Yeah.
don't need to do it, but
I don't think that like they'll. You see, I do think that they'll reference X-Men.
Oh,
Of course, they'd have
100%.
to.
Like no, but not even like the same thing that they did with like
I
Tobey
wouldn't be
Maguire
surprised
and
if there are
Andrew
more
Garfield.
X-Men in this. Like,
this is meant to be Cameo City.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, and I'm
Like-
not exactly happy about it because.
Oh, no,
Oh,
I
I
haven't
am not
listed
either.
some of the rumored
Because-
ones and
do you
stuff as
remember-
well, and then some ones I
Do you
didn't
remember
see.
we were talking about it on the bus where it was like, it's okay for one movie because it is kind of a culmination of a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not only the MCU, it's about Spider-Man, and it's like, just, like this is a beloved character, and it's okay.
Movies shouldn't be built on the backs of cameos.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, do you remember when like a cameo was just a fun couple of second thing that we only found out about in the cinema, and not like, oh my god, Tobey Maguire's going to be a part of this movie?
Yeah.
And like we knew about it months going ahead.
Because
It's like Trump in Home Alone.
Yeah, that kind of cameo.
maybe not
I'm-
that specific
How-
kind of
I'm kind
cameo.
of happy we've moved past that now because they're meaningful cameos. They're not
Put
like
Trump
a
on
quick,
the Illuminati.
like
I feel like they're not even
We're going-
cameos at this point. It's just kind
we're
of
going very off
co-starring.
topic here, but Uncharted, like the original Nathan Drake.
Oh.
I kind of wish he was a bit more involved.
That was, I think,
Just a
no,
little
you're
bit.
right. That is one of the best cameos to happen.
Yeah,
in
and just
recent
like a
years.
little
Wait,
bit more
what?
involved.
I think you two
So-
said completely the opposite thing.
No. You liked
gone
how
on the
they did it,
beach.
but that you wanted
He's
them more.
I wanted a bit more
I
of
went to
that,
the
like-
toilet.
Okay, yeah, we are saying different things. No, I'm fine with that. I really liked that.
Yeah,
Nolan
to me,
North.
that's
he's
what
the guy on the
cameo
beach.
is.
I know. I went to the toilet at the point.
Oh, okay, yeah, you missed his cameo.
Like,
An element of known.
Yeah,
I'm not saying Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. I wouldn't say they're cameos. I'd say they're co-starring, and that's different. But I'm talking about. I don't like when we know about a cameo coming up and there's like so much speculation in articles and it's not just a nice surprise.
Is
Yeah.
this gonna be like I see? There's not a lot of talk of like, is this gonna be a good movie? It's now who's in it.
Yes.
So-
Well,
yes.
I still think it's going to be like Sam Raimi is
Yeah.
a great director.
No, I-
when he's left to his own devices,
Like, yeah, this is gonna be good, most likely, because No Way Home like was pretty good.
yeah,
But and while like I have like my things about the original Spider-Man trilogy,
you don't like them.
I think they're okay.
You're-
I
why-
just don't love them.
They haven't.
Okay,
They have
to be
not
fair,
aged well.
There are very
At
few
all.
people who love like the original Spider-Man movies as much as me and Beyonce. So like,
You know what? Just for the record, my name's Lawrence.
No, it's Beyonce.
It's Beyonce.
It's Lawrence. And also, yeah, my manager, to my face, called those movies camp. And
They are quite
the
camp.
we
first
haven't-
movie is
we haven't
very
talked since.
campy, but
They
I
are
like
quite
that
camp.
it's really campy.
It's very campy.
It is
Camp
very
in a
campy.
weird, stilted way.
It's camp, but not in the same way that like Batman and Robin's camp.
Oh, I don't think
schmaltzy.
anything.
Nothing's that camp.
It's schmaltzy.
It's cheesy. I like it.
It's schmaltzy.
Yeah.
Cheesy's good, schmaltzy's
So,
bad.
But, like-
speaking of other cameos, I have some written down here. There's the rumored one, well, Illuminati specifically.
Is it?
Superior Iron Man, and it's Tom Cruise.
I
I
really
really,
like that.
like
I
that.
really like
and the
that.
reason I
Yes.
think that he's there is because the Ultron bots kind of look like that Superior Iron
Yes,
Man
They
suit.
have
Yes.
that vibe. Like,
Yeah, and they have that vibe. And there's also that person who may or may not be Iron Man in the trailer, but it's maybe a Captain Marvel.
I have one on that. I'll touch on that later.
I have a few for that as well.
I think if it was going to be Tom Cruise, the Superior Iron Man, he'd just be a robot because Tom Cruise isn't going to come in and do like a load of CG stuff.
I don't know.
He's a stunt guy.
I think
Come
he'd
on.
get it. Like, I think Tom Cruise is one of those guys. Can we do a practical? No. Is there literally no
You can't
way?
do an Iron Man suit practically.
Well, they have. Well, I mean, I get
No,
what you
you
mean.
know what I
but-
mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but like, yeah, you can't do it the way he would like
Tom
to do
Cruise is also the guy who wore fat hands in Tropic Thunder. So
it. And patted his butt in that weird Nazi movie.
yeah, so I don't feel like Tom Cruise is above doing stuff.
Yeah, he's above no one because he's a short guy.
I'm not saying he thinks he's above it. I'm saying he just wouldn't have any interest in doing it.
No, I feel like he would. Just
I
for
think
like,
if you gave him a fat enough paycheck that he could give towards Scientology, and then
Fair
be
enough.
like,
I'm saying I think he would just be the voice.
"Yeah, no, I'd love to do this, guys. No, I'm Iron Man. Yeah."
Another big question is how are they going to base their personality? Because I was reading,
Again, good point.
I was reading like Superior Iron Man.
He's
is
a
Always a
MCU
dick.
Iron
My
Man.
favorite thing
Yeah,
Superior
so-
Iron Man ever did, and it's just the worst thing ever, was when he cured Matt Murdock of his
Oh,
blindness, only to make him blind again just to show off how powerful he was.
So could he not do that when he stopped being Superior Iron Man?
I can't remember why
wasn't
he
there
doesn't.
this one thing where like he cured every illness, and then it was like
It was a subscription, yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
free for like the first like 3 months, and then it became a
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
expensive subscription, and it was just
But I also think
Capitalism, you'll
Tom
love to
Cruise
see.
could pull off
Capitalism,
that
the
arrogance.
villain.
Oh,
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
He is
I'd
a
love
good
to
enough
see
an
it.
actor to do that.
I'm not saying I don't want to see it.
Yeah, but it is definitely the most unlikely. Even like the Hugh Jackman one, I find more likely.
Do
but
we
I
think
don't.
No, I
Namor will
think-
be on the Illuminati?
I was going to
I
say
think-
yes because
He's been cast.
He's cast. Has it ever been officially confirmed,
No.
or was it everyone just went, "Oh, it's Namor and Black Panther 2"?
It
I think
it was
that-
never official, but it was one of those.
Everyone kind of knows. Yeah, because this would feel like the perfect time
Yes.
to kind of introduce him. Like he's not a main character, but you kind of get his like deal.
Yeah.
Another one that's been heavily rumored is Mr. Fantastic. Whether that's, I think it's more rumored to be I can't remember his name. The dude
Will
from
Griffith or something?
yes, from like the 2005 movies. I again prefer John Krasinski, but like
everybody would prefer.
everyone would prefer John Krasinski.
Again, I am not sure he can sell the assholeness of Mr. Fantastic. I think he's just too likable.
I don't know. I feel like he can.
Yeah, but then like
Like Jim's kind of a bit of a dick in the office.
No, but Mr. Fantastic
he's
isn't really at all
no, he's great. I
likable.
love him, but like,
Mr. Fantastic is more hateable than he is likable. You
yeah,
know?
yeah, but a lot of actors can like surprise you with that.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
So-
fair, but
yeah. Like look at Nick Cage in the last couple of years. Like, but I also have down Blackballed.
I would love to see Black Bolt.
Because I think that got
Bring
rumored
back the
today, but that was something I'd
Inhumans.
like to see.
Yeah.
But put him in a mask and don't let him do anything.
Why?
No, give him
Kills
one.
everyone.
Give him one moment where he just gets to shatter a mountain.
How do you do that in this movie, though? You know,
What do you mean this movie? This is a perfect movie. To
I
do
feel
it.
like
he
the-
falls into an alternate dimension and he has to fight him out.
I feel
don't
like
know.
how
Fight
this
him out.
Illuminati is going. They're the guys who send people to do stuff.
Okay, fine, but I want to see him fight a mountain at one point.
Yeah, I also have down, just because of the Ultron bots, if it's not Superior Iron Man, a version of Hank Pym.
Oh yeah,
Because, you know, he's the original creator of
Of Ultron.
Ultron, and he is still Ultron in the comics, and has been for like the last 7 years or something.
yes. And he's just hanging around in space with the Phalanx.
Yeah.
He was he'd be the only one who was never part of the Illuminati in the comics, but again, I don't really think that matters.
Yeah, you're right, but I feel like this
that
MCU...
that doesn't matter.
Yeah. Do you have any other... Those are my kind of just blanket.
I think I have a theory for who that guy who was flying with the kind of Captain Marvel looking powers is.
Yes. Yeah. Who? Because I have
And
a
it's
few
kind
names
of
down.
an out there one. I think it's Genus Fell,
Oh.
Captain Marvel's son,
Wow.
I would like
who
that.
goes mad.
Ah.
I think that would be a bit mental, though. I would love
He
that.
could just be part of this Illuminati. I'm not saying he has to last, and it could lead into Phi Lavelle, who is a more important character, and she goes on to be part of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
And they've said they want to go more cosmic and stuff. She's a big cosmic character. She's involved with Moon Dragon, all that.
I've seen you know when people like you were talking about the thing with like the Fantastic Four symbol on the guy where like
Oh,
you zoom
they
in.
just like crank the brightness
Yeah.
and the saturation and stuff.
A lot of people think that it's Kang and
Oh, a
I
Kang.
mean-
oh yeah, we
oh,
haven't even
that's-
touched on that.
So-
the idea of a Kang being in this movie. What
Yeah.
if Kang's in the Illuminati?
yeah that's
That
who I
would be
think
cool.
the Superior Iron Man
Oh,
is
that's cool.
like
Okay, actually going back to that, because he is some Iron Man from the future, that's also who could be fighting Wanda.
or Iron Boy. That was
Yes.
something else I've seen.
Iron
people say.
Lad.
Iron
Iron
Lad.
Lad, whatever.
That could be Iron Lad, because the original Iron Lad design is pretty terrible.
Is that the one with the weird cogs on the shoulders, or
No,
is that
no.
okay? No. I all I remember from that
He
from
kinda-
that character is his look in the Iron Man Armored Adventure show, where he's
No.
kind of just like looks like lava or something.
I've never seen that.
That show's
I've heard bad
underrated,
things.
but like,
I've heard very bad things.
look, it's not great, but
I zoned out for a second. There,
Yeah.
Wow.
Where do
I
we
have
go from here?
I have a few other versions.
Any thoughts on who it could be? Beyonce,
on who's fighting Wanda?
Oh,
Captain Marvel.
I've
looking
just been looking over.
oh,
and you've
I've
just
been
been
toy
like-
hunting this
Yeah.
entire time.
I
want-
respect it.
I'm so on a topic here, but this website wants my PPS number to buy a Marvel Legends Venom.
That's a scam. Don't
Junior,
give
it's
it
It's
to
not.
them.
It's not. It has 77 reviews.
It's a
on
scam!
Facebook. 5 out of 5 on
You
Facebook.
can pay for bots to write reviews, Lawrence.
Do not give them your PPS
I'm
number.
not going to give them my PPS.
Not even the bank most of the time asks for your PPS number.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Jeez. Okay, but anyways.
but Beyonce, what? Like,
So
And
You know
if
what?
there's-
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. You call me by my real name, or I'm gone.
Okay, Beyonce.
That's it.
Another few people I have down. I said to you when the trailer first came out that it could be Nova. Because
Yes, I would love to see
there's a
Nova.
shot where it kind of looks like the Nova core thing on
But
his
if you're
chest.
going to do Nova,
Give him the helmet, yeah.
I love Nova. I've been side tangent. I've been
There's not enough of those.
Yeah.
the show is called Where Do We Go? Shut up, Beyonce. I have a quest to read everything Space Marvel, from the first Annihilation all the way up to Empire, and right now I'm going through the Nova series by Andy Lanning and Dan Abnett, and I just love Nova so much. He's like just a big angry Spider-Man, because like
Spider-Man.
that's
Is
what
this the version where he's an adult or a teenager?
he's one of the rare superheroes who actually grows up, because he's 5 years in when Annihilation starts, so he's 20. He's still quite young,
Okay.
and then he the entire Nova Corps gets destroyed, and he's traumatized, and he has to build up the resistance, and he actually grows up throughout that story. Like, he's still pretty young, but he basically starts off as just Spider-Man, but with different powers.
Yeah.
And he just turns kind of, not mental, but he just gets really angrier and angrier throughout.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this like you know, Spider-Man with the red leather jacket,
Oh, the Last
I know
Stand
of
one.
them. Yeah.
but like not as dark?
Costumes.
That's the sequel costume.
Yeah. Sometimes that's Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not.
I don't know
That was
much
very
about
off
that.
topic. Let's
But
just-
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Other people.
I
So
love Nova, that's what I'm saying.
we've already said it might be Superior Iron Man. It's got the
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
what-
like
yeah.
winged thing on his
I
head.
think if it's going to
My
be
guess. Yeah.
okay, we see the person's face. They're black, aren't they?
Yeah, but some shots it also looks like they're white. That's yeah, it's a bit funny. One person I have put down, it's the least likely, but it's the one I would like to see the most. Blue Marvel.
Yes.
Like, okay, you two have no idea. Blue Marvel is basically Superman.
I only have the vaguest idea of who he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I would I just think that would be super cool,
Wanda
especially with
against,
how
like-
they're treating like Superman in the
I think-
DCU.
I
I
think
think
we
we
can't-
have an action figure soon.
We
Yeah,
can't
it is.
ignore the fact that his powers look exactly the same to Captain Marvel's.
Yeah,
that
I
was
feel
my
like-
next thing.
That's why I think it's Jean as well.
Yeah. Or some people have said, I know it's not how Photon normally looks, but it could be Monica Rambeau or
Oh,
her
yeah.
mom. I've heard people
Or just
say.
an alternate universe, her.
Yeah. And then it just could be another version of Captain Marvel.
It
Like,
could just be it
If
could-
it's
Yeah.
Captain Marvel, oh,
It brings up the question.
No, I feel like see this is the problem
Yeah.
with like because I feel like Marvel could be so confused why everybody's like it's fucking Kang and it's just
Yeah.
when they're like it's Captain Marvel. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Are you? Like it's just
Fucking nerds.
Yeah.
I think this is a problem with a lot of cosmic Marvel heroes, though. They have basically the same powers.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
think
can
that-
fly and
is it-
absorb energies.
Is
and
it
shoot
down
energies.
to lazy writing, or is it down to people going to artists, alright, make their powers look cool?
But like,
And they all-
functionally,
They all kind of look the same.
that too. But functionally, they work the same as well.
Yeah.
Like, and I suppose
It's like when you have
yeah.
like touch telekinesis, like that's what Superboy has. He doesn't have super strength. Like you're
Yeah.
just trying to find a different way of going, hey, look, he's different, but like
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
same but different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just one more thing about Nova. I think you can see a Nova symbol in the poster.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, the
There are
poster,
some.
yeah, that's another-
There are some.
We haven't
things
even touched
people-
on the
I'm- I'm
poster.
gonna-
the
I'm
poster. So yeah, you'll pull it up.
Yeah.
There's someone that says Deadpool might be in the poster, and Ryan Reynolds
Yeah,
just got interviewed recently.
and he said
and-
he's not in it.
yeah,
But I
he-
feel like he would lie.
No. But he's
like
doing it in that
constantly.
kind of
Yeah.
tongue-in-cheek way that like Andrew Garfield was kind of doing it at the start.
Is
like
he?
he's kind of smiling. Like
He's
I think,
always kind of
so.
smiling.
No,
That's
no.
his thing.
One of the things he's like, I can't say anything, but I'm not in this movie. And the guy interviewing was just like, why would you say you can't say anything if you're not in this movie? And he's just kind of there, kind of grinning.
To me, that sounds like, oh, I'm not in this movie, but I'm in a future project.
That could also be the case, but I think this is a very good jumping off point for bringing Deadpool in the MCU,
Maybe.
especially if it's the same version.
What if there's a Spider-Man No Way Home style post credits like they did with Venom?
Yeah.
Oh, and it's
Deadpool
him
just
getting
I was
just
about to
I'm
say.
jumped.
fine into it.
I-
I'd be completely fine with that.
Look, yeah, I really like the Deadpool movies. Totally fine with
He'd
that.
be
I don't
the
want
only
him to
one.
be in the movie though.
I would only I wouldn't mind if he was just there and you just see him and he's like, the fuck?
Yeah, also
He's just in the
would-
background of one shot, looking confused.
that wouldn't work because he'd show up and he'd be like, "Why the fuck am I talking to Benedict Cumberbatch or something?" You know, like
Yeah,
Yeah, but then
he'd
I
make
would
a
be-
joke that you couldn't have in the movie or something, and it'd be
Yeah.
just really jarring.
I can't remember who said this, but the way they should do Deadpool in the MCU is other characters can be in his movies, but he can't really be in other characters' movies.
Yeah, I'd be.
That's
fine
the
with
only way it would work tonally,
that. Yeah,
or at least have him behave.
I think he
in
can
a
show up in
different-
like some Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, but you have to have him behave slightly differently.
Yeah, yeah.
Like less breaking of the fourth wall.
I would just really like if he was taken more seriously. There's not enough of that stuff in the Deadpool movies.
where he's sad.
Yeah, like I like. This sounds terrible, but I like when Deadpool's depressed in the comics. It's just really interesting to read.
There's enough depressed people in the MCU. Because even if he's
Yeah,
even if he's
No,
sad, he'll
no,
be quippy either
I don't
way.
agree with that. Everyone's so jealous. I mean, only now are we starting to see.
I think-
No,
depressed
but
people.
even if he was depressed in the MCU, he'd still be quippy.
Yeah, I mean Wanda isn't quippy, and
Yep.
she's like, she just lost her kids and her husband again.
Yeah, but
Well, how long has Wanda been evil though? Like,
Yeah. Oh, other thing, are the kids going to show up?
I think they
maybe,
are.
yeah.
I think they
I
are.
don't think that this is going to be the end of Wanda's thing.
Oh, hopefully not.
Because I remember someone
she's
saying
done
it was like
after
a
this.
3-arc
It's-
thing.
That's what the actor said. She's done after this, isn't
Oh no,
was
she's
on
going to come
reading
back
that
for
one.
more.
I would
Like
doubt
they're
it.
going to throw money at her to come back.
Oh yeah. I would like the kids to show up, and if it's going to be in anything, it would be a Doctor Strange thing because Mephisto steals their souls or something. What if Mephisto's in it? Oh my God,
I was gonna make that
Mephisto!
joke. Let's bring it around. It started and we're coming back.
Mephisto in the winter, Mephisto.
Yeah.
I think that would get the biggest pop of all time in the cinema if Mephisto was there.
We would. That would be the
I don't know
funniest.
if I'd be
Sorry.
disappointed.
I'd start.
No, I
sliding
would
across.
find that
Defender Strange is
insanely
Mephisto. Everyone's Mephisto.
That that would be so.
It's not an
fucking
Agatha
funny.
Harkness show. It's Mephisto.
But I was gonna. That's like. Oh my God, that was ages
The
ago.
college
She
years.
will be in this because she has a show.
Oh yeah,
it's
she
to set
has.
it up.
Yeah.
So she will be in it
Yeah,
somehow or
sure.
some way.
Am I the? I know I'm not the only one because I've spoken to all of you.
Doesn't.
I don't
Like
like.
her?
I
Yeah.
don't like Agatha Harkness. I have no problem with Catherine Hahn, but I don't like.
I
her
like
as a
Catherine
villain.
Hahn, and I like Catherine Hahn in that, but I don't know if it works anywhere else.
Yeah.
You know, it's just not serious enough.
Yeah. Sidebar. What if you didn't know that there was going to be magic and shit in WandaVision? How much of a weird left turn would that have been?
Yeah.
'Cause at the start of the second last episode or something, it's in like Salem, Oregon in the 1800s and there's witches. You're watching it like, the fuck?
Yeah.
I thought this was a sci-fi show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Something I meant to bring up in the cameo section. Bruce Campbell's going to appear.
Yeah.
Like he appears in
certainly.
every Raimi movie.
He will
or
be
is he-
someone though. He will be someone.
That's what I was going to
I
say.
hope
Is he
he's
going to be
Mysterio.
Mysterio, or it would make no sense and it would combine another world into the Marvel universe? But what if he appeared as Ash, and he's a member on the Illuminati?
What if he's Black Bolt and just have him be Black Bolt for the MCU?
Bruce
I'd be fine with
Campbell
that.
would not be okay with not speaking.
I know. Yeah.
Like-
I can
I-
dream.
I saw this thing on TikTok where it was like, if Superior Iron Man's in it, then Bruce Campbell might be his Happy.
Oh,
I like
that
that.
is good actually. Yeah.
What if he's his AI?
Oh, but he has a face.
Yeah, he has a little hologram face.
Yeah, that would actually be pretty cool. But look, he's going to appear in it some way. That would be pretty cool. He's the doorman from Spider-Man 2.
Okay.
I hope he's Mysterio.
So-
I really hope he's Mysterio. It would be like such a nod as well, like Spider-Man
Well,
4.
I mean,
might be coming.
if
I would
if
love to see
Maguire
Spider-Man
is
4.
showing up in this movie, maybe he's just fighting him.
I'm still on the fence, but I don't think he's going to show up.
Well,
Hey, there
anymore.
was the rumor that he was going to get killed in this, which I will write about.
I don't
like,
think that would happen. Not in this movie. I think.
Nerds. How disappointed would you be? If
Oh,
he didn't
speaking
show
of no,
If this was like new,
Side
like
rant,
Young
I wanna talk
Avengers
about
or
Nova.
some shit,
Fucking
you'd be
don't.
up in arms if they killed your favorite character.
I would. No, well, as long as the death lasted, to be honest. Like,
if Maguire got killed, it would last.
That would last.
He's 46.
Because he wouldn't want to come back.
Yeah. I honestly was shocked he came back for No Way Home.
No,
Yeah.
I think he was like, you saw the interview. He's so happy now.
Yeah.
He seems so much happier. He's gonna come back.
I think
and
he's
do
just
more
one of
stuff.
those people who has resting depression face.
He was at
I
that
don't think
party
so.
where that rapper got shot.
Oh yeah, the Super Bowl party. I can't remember who it was.
Oh, Justin
but...
Bieber.
Yeah.
No, was
No,
it Justin
it
Bieber?
It was his party, but it wasn't him
it
who
was-
got shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I know.
I forget his name.
I remember
but I've
seeing the
seen
list
video.
of people who were there, and I was like, "This is the
Yeah, Jeff
weirdest."
Bezos was there.
It's just the weirdest group of people. Like,
Why is Jeff Bezos? I wanted to be there. Anyway.
Me and Jeff go way back.
yeah,
Fuck Jeff Bezos, by the way. I hope they don't tear that bridge down. That
Oh,
would
yeah.
be such a.
People
Oh.
plan on egging him.
Oh, I hope
Rotten
that
eggs.
happens.
people
I'd actually
were
fight
getting
if the-
arrested for that. They were showing up at the bridge, and police started showing up,
Oh
and then
my
like riot
God.
gear and shit. Yeah,
That's just awful.
Eat the rich.
I originally thought they were just gonna sound to the bridge and leave it. They will put it back together. It's still
No, it's disrespectful.
no. Just don't do that.
Why is it happening?
Because he wants to get his
Because
super
he
yacht
owns
through.
Amazon, Joseph. That's why.
But like,
He wants to
why
fit his
not
super
go
yacht
somewhere
through.
else?
Because he can
Because he
afford
fucking
it.
can. It's like
It's a
Uncharted.
flex.
It's like Uncharted over again. We can get Tom Holland, so we're gonna fucking get him.
Yeah, but
Okay.
they're like, yeah. But as I said, Tom Holland is like Sony's promised child. So like,
yeah. I feel like he's very quickly been thrown forward as like the next Tom Cruise or like.
That happened with
Mark
Chris
Wahlberg.
Pratt, and look at how long that lasted.
Well, that's because he became a weird like born again Christian.
I
or
don't think
whatever.
that's why. I think
I
it's
think
that he's
maybe that
just
became more public or something.
I don't think that's why. I think people just like Jennifer Lawrence. They just quickly got sick of him. I know I did.
I don't know. I think there's something about Tom Holland. I don't know if like he's too.
he's very hard.
I
He's
don't have a
too
problem
no,
with
but
him.
he's too boyish for people to start hating him. I think.
No, I'm starting to get to the other. Like,
Okay.
no,
yeah,
no, genuinely, no, but genuinely, just take a break. Like, for the love
well,
of
he
God.
is. No,
Like,
do you know what
Ryan-
I'm saying?
Oh, mate, I'm Tom Holland. Yeah.
I'm sick of. I'll be Spider-Man for the next 20 years. I won't be Spider-Man ever again. And like that's different
no.
interviews in like the same day or something.
Yeah, like
Like I'm
Take a
getting sick
break,
of that.
man.
Yeah.
Go ride in a like fucking
Take a gap
four-wheeler
year.
with Zendaya to the sunset and don't come back for like a decade and then come back.
a decade's a bit much.
Yeah, decades a bit.
No,
Maybe a year.
I'm sick of both of them, to be honest. Remember that Super Bowl trailer with her?
Oh yeah, that was
Oh,
fucking weird. Where
oh,
she's at, like some.
So, like, oh, again, we can get Zendaya, so let's get her. For no reason.
So
What
many
was
of
it,
those
crypto?
super. No, that one was an online beauty store or something. Well, we've gone a good 5 minutes without even mentioning anything about the trailer.
Yeah,
so-
I was gonna say, do you want to? I don't
Yeah.
have any more thoughts on
Yeah, I
it.
think
Uh,
so-
actually, I wanted to mention the poster. I think this is the
Oh,
best.
yeah, okay.
Best poster. The
Best
MCU
MCU
has.
poster we've seen in a while.
No, ever.
Uh
I think
It doesn't have any particularly good ones.
no. I mean that last one they put out for No Way Home, I really liked, and then
It was pretty good.
No, I think
the-
it's- I
no,
I prefer this though.
the best poster they've put out is the one of him sitting on at Times Square in the piss and rain.
That's not,
I
is that a
like
poster?
that. Yeah, that's a poster.
I prefer this.
I really like
It was
this.
my wallpaper for ages.
I prefer that.
That's not a poster though.
That is a poster.
I think it's a poster.
no. It is a. I'll go get it.
He believes you. He just wants to
I'm
look
on-
at it.
No, I'm on the fence.
Kinda eerily
Intense
That's-
scene.
we're
It's not a
focusing on
poster
getting
though.
this
It
thing.
doesn't show.
It's a poster.
Oh, it is.
Well, no, that's a separate poster, but they were both
That's
two
not-
posters
but
they
it-
put out at the same time.
That's
It is a
not
poster.
But it doesn't say Spider-Man No Way Home. It's not
This
a
does
poster.
not matter
I don't
whatsoever.
know why this is an argument.
Speaking of fucking Nova over here, it
I
doesn't
grabbed
matter. This
one
matters.
where someone
No, but it
edited
does
all
matter.
the
You might
text
be
off
part of
of
the
it.
movie.
That's one I grabbed from Twitter where someone like took all the text off of it.
I've never seen.
You're telling
text
me
with
they're
that
not
though.
going to do Nova? Jokes, man.
They will.
There
They're
is a
going
Nova
more
in it.
cosmic and
Show me. Show me. I'll show you where the Nova
They
is.
have the
I
Nova
don't-
core
I
in
don't-
it.
I don't.
They've destroyed Xandar. They're leading up to Nova.
Yeah.
Alright, boys,
Well,
let's-
didn't the Russos say that Nova's in Endgame, but you just don't see him or something?
Well, what do you
Well,
want to see?
they can
The
say
poster,
into
I
one
wanna-
hand and
I-
shit into
I'm
another.
sure that I saw a Nova.
See which one fills up first.
Is this the thing you sent me?
No.
Oh no, you sent me the Captain Carter
We're all
shield.
just staring at a laptop now.
Yeah.
It's my laptop.
Wow.
Yes,
There's a
it's
Nova.
Beyonce's jewel encrusted laptop.
Call me Beyonce one more time. See what happens.
You agreed to this.
I didn't agree to this. You fucking.
Yeah, we did kind of just.
Yeah,
force
you
it
just
on him
forced it
before
on
we-
me. I gotta
So
go
we're
along
saying-
with it.
We're saying guest starring Beyonce in the video, in the title anyway.
Is what is this?
I don't even know if I can.
No, it's Rihanna who's
Oh,
pregnant.
that's not.
Okay.
You've not seen that, like that whole thing, like with Rihanna and is it? Oh, who's the? Oh my God, I know his name.
I'm pretty sure I saw a note of
There's
someone.
Captain Carter shield.
Well, yeah, but like we all know.
Everyone
that's
knows
there.
the Captain Carter shield is there.
Yeah.
Matthew.
Okay.
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 Who's? Oh, that's America Chavez.
Yeah.
Oh, is that? No, that's Rachel McAdams.
Yeah.
What is this? This is
I
definitely
have
an
Agamotto.
Illuminati
Yeah.
reference.
Oh, we didn't even. Oh, yeah, no, probably. We didn't even mention that Shumagorath is in it. Is
it Shumagorath?
I think it is. I mean, it looks exactly like it. I think it's Evil Strange turning into Shumagorath.
I think it's someone else because I was watching that Mr. Sunday breakdown of it,
I didn't say that because I didn't want to take.
and he says it's something else.
I didn't want to steal opinions.
Something I forgot to mention as well.
Like he is.
Well, no, I'm not stealing opinions, but it's just something that I know. I watched that after I did my
Or
notes.
referencing opinions. There's a fucking difference, Joe.
One thing I forgot to say as well at the start of the trailer. Oh my god, if that's how it looks, the color grading on it, like, I've really gotten sick of how grey Marvel movies look.
Yeah.
And this looks really saturated and I really like it.
Yeah.
Like, that's how Guardians should look.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Anyway, so in conclusion, can't wait.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Remember when you said this would only be 40 minutes?
Yeah,
Who
it's
the
being
fuck
like
said this would only be 40 minutes? We're going for 50.
me and you both said this will be like we'll hopefully we both said we will hopefully get to 40 minutes. We're now at 50
yeah.
minutes 35 seconds.
Most
And we
podcasts
said
are 2
nothing of
hours.
substance.
We're the
Yeah.
fucking wafflers.
This was
Okay.
meant to be the short part.
Yeah.
That's what I thought as well. It'd be the
I
short
feel
part.
like we're
How
like
long's Boba Fett?
I have
I
okay.
don't think
I
it's gonna
have
take that long.
yeah no because
Let's just
I want to point
run
out
through
for
Boba Fett.
people listening. I have a page and a bit of notes for Doctor Strange. I have 6 pages for Boba
I
Fett.
guess we start then.
Okay, well, Boba Fett.
Okay.
Episode 1. Thoughts?
Well,
I wanna
overall,
go- I
what did
wanna go
everyone
bef-
think of
I
it?
want to go before the show. What I thought. So
Okay.
be like before like it all released. I was like, I'm excited. No, I'm not excited. I wasn't really looking forward to it. I remember like we were playing something and you were like, oh yeah, that's coming out in a few days. Like, oh yeah. And I think I was the first one to watch the first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And you just didn't watch it with me, so I stopped watching it for like 2 weeks.
I have something to mention about one of
And-
when I did start watching it. I started watching it with you.
Yeah, with me.
We got halfway through the 2nd episode, which I think the 3rd episode had been out by that point, and this is when we started watching it. Halfway through the 2nd one, we go, "Do you want to just put on that bit from The Mandalorian when he shows up?"
Okay, Joseph, what did you think of it? I mean, 1,000 words couldn't sum up
Okay.
better how you feel about it than that side.
As someone who's only watched 5 episods, I'd be more curious about you
and a
so
quarter.
far
4
because
and 15 minutes to be
4 and a
precise.
quarter.
4 and 15
episodes.
minutes, yeah.
Weird. It's a really weird show. Like, I thought it was pretty good. Like, I didn't love it, but I certainly thought it was good. But like, pretty fucking weird, man.
Like heavily inspired by like mafia TV shows and movies. Because like I forget who the director is, but he's filmed that kind of movies.
Robert
There's a
Rodriguez.
lot of
Oh, yeah.
references to The Godfather and
Speaking
those things.
about that.
Rodriguez.
You say what you were going to say.
The
first.
Rodriguez thing. I think he does like 2 or 3 episodes this season. But one of the episodes he does is the one where Danny Trejo shows
Oh my
up.
god!
with
When,
the
when
Rancor.
he showed up, I audibly said, "Danny Trejo."
One, Danny Trejo does fucking nothing. Which
He's the
felt
Rancor
like,
trainer.
Well,
That's
yeah.
a pivotal role.
but like that's the one episode with like 0 action. Why get Robert Rodriguez to do that episode? You know,
Yeah,
he was the one who did the like Boba Fett action in Mandalorian
That
season
was
2.
so good.
That is so like horribly brutal that I love it.
it was just so Danny Trejo would show up and canonically said that he would be the new Rancor keeper.
Oh yeah, because didn't he make a joke about it a few years ago or whatever? And then he was like, "Yeah, I'd like to be in Star Wars."
All right. So episode 1. The episode description is Boba Fett holds court, and that made me picture a Boba Fett style Judge Judy show, where he's up on the thing, he's in judge's gowns, but he has the helmet on, and Fennec Shand is the bailiff. They get people in.
Oh yeah, that's taken right from The Godfather tributes.
Oh really?
Yeah, right from The Godfather.
Anyway,
That's
that
what-
kind of show would have been better, is what I'm saying.
The opening. I feel like they put all their effort into that, making it cool, or they watched that episode of Parks and Rec. And then after that, I feel like it just dropped off immediately.
What bit do you mean?
Like him getting out of the Sarlacc pit.
Yeah, that was
pretty. I mean,
that looked gross.
I think
It lost-
really well done scene, and then I just got bored.
How long was he in the Sarlacc pit?
Well, they mentioned later on that it's been years since he's gone back to it. But was
And
he
it's
years in the desert, or was he like years in there?
It must have been years in the
It
desert.
was 5 years with the
Sand people.
Yeah, with the
When he was
Tusken
doing
Raiders.
Dances with Sand People.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When he was going native.
We will get to that.
I'm more interested to hear like that's been from the very start. Boba Fett falling into that Sarlacc pit. So for like long term Star Wars fans, I don't know if you're a long term Star Wars fan, but like these two, what was it like seeing that scene finally played out?
I mean,
It's exactly
it's
what
just
I expected.
it's just kind of, it's not cool. It's just, so it is
Oh, so that's
what
we
everyone
thought.
thought it would be.
Yeah.
Because like, there's a lot of things in this show where like I'm a very casual Star Wars fan, so I'd love to know your reactions to some of these
Me
things.
and Matthew watched it together,
Yeah.
and we were just like, "Oh, that's cool."
Yeah, but like,
And
it's,
then I remember, like, we were trying after that scene to try and pick out good parts, and we just got
Yeah.
quieter.
it was a lot
like,
of that, actually.
And then we were just like, "Oh, okay, next."
I want to know. They had him and the Greedo guy tied to those posts. Why?
Yeah.
I have something to say about that guy. I think.
Yeah, what a bitch.
Well, yeah, but also I've heard that he's Sam Witwer.
Oh,
That
he
was
would have
played
said.
by
Voice
Sam-
actor?
He would have said something by now.
What do you?
Yeah. Oh no, he would have been like the second that finale came out, he would have been like, and that was me in that first episode.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Like Sam Witwer, arguably the biggest and coolest Star Wars fan ever. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
You know what? He's cool. I like
Yeah.
him.
But going back to it, what were they keeping them there for? Just as
Base?
slaves? To dig for
yeah,
water?
They really had no reason to do that.
Yeah,
So-
like, other than to have them dig for water, in which case, I don't really feel bad for them being slaughtered. Sand people are dicks.
I mean,
Their place in the Star Wars universe is to be slaughtered.
Are we jumping right to episode 3?
No. We're gonna keep going.
Spoilers,
I still
bro.
have some stuff to say.
Also,
I have,
sorry, just before I forget, that bit where he runs away in the night, and he's, you know how,
Is this the bit in episode 3 where he gets high?
dopey.
yeah, where he's doing the runaway thing. They definitely artificially sped that up. Because he's doing he's obviously doing an old man run,
Yeah.
but it looks weirdly
I
fast.
never looked into it. How old is
Tamara
he?
Morrison?
Yeah,
Like 60.
I
can look it
I
up
couldn't
now.
think of,
I think he's like. I think
because
he's 60.
they CG'd abs on him.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if anyone else noticed that. It's in like the third episode.
he's in good shape.
Oh no, he's in amazing shape for what age he is.
He's
Which
just
is-
No,
so
guess.
fast,
I want.
67.
wait.
I'm guessing he was 30 during
Okay,
the prequels, so,
Okay, so his current age.
50?
67.
I think he's.
It's not that old.
I think he's like. Maybe 57 to 60.
He's 61.
Fuck off! Okay, you know, he looks really good for his age.
1960. Damn, I thought he was like 50.
Yeah, he's in great shape. But it is hard to do an action-oriented show when your two main leads could qualify for a senior citizens free
Now,
bus pass.
to be fair,
Ming-Na Wen.
yeah, Ming-Na Wen
I know
is
she's
amazing.
I know.
Like, I would have preferred a show around her.
Yeah.
Oh,
58.
yeah.
I didn't even realize she
Yeah.
was that old. I thought
yeah.
she was in her 30s.
She was Chun-Li, bro, in
Yeah.
the Street Fighter movie.
We'll talk
Oh
about that some
my
night.
god, that's a throwback.
This guy walks through the range roads.
so I have one note here that you saw earlier.
Yes.
Oh,
I
yeah,
really-
what is this?
And I
'Cause
really want to talk about
I
this.
think I've made sense of what you said.
I'm very curious what this is. You've
So-
been talking, or it's been on my mind
I'll
for the
say
last
exactly
hour.
what it says, but I have to build it up first.
Okay.
So, Boba Fett in Legends is the most badass character ever.
Yeah.
Okay? And this also links
That's
into
because he's
another...
such a goof in the movies.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah, so they made him, like... I wouldn't say comparable to Vader, but I think there is actually one issue where, like, Vader says he's the one guy that I probably wouldn't want to fight. I'd still kill him, but I would not want to fight
do
him.
it, well, you know.
Like, and then he, like... And that's how good Boba Fett is. And he's just
The
cold
action
and
just
calculated.
to it.
Does in The Mandalorian, though.
It does, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but, like... he's just that type of guy where he's always like on the ball and he's always able to make these decisions and like he always finds a way out, whether it's difficult or not. And that's
but now
cool.
he's a pensioner.
Yeah.
And yeah, so now he's just, and what I said about him being cold and calculated, he now has the moral compass of Obi-Wan Kenobi. So
Yeah.
like it's just where he just wants to do the right thing and like be respectful.
It
and
was the
everybody
years
to-
with the Sand People.
Yeah.
Those
No.
savages
So it, like
who have slaves
Like-
and whip people. Anakin's mother.
Oh, yeah.
so like
But
like
they're
to-
different tribes. I noticed they threw just that line in just to be
Yeah.
like, they're not all the same.
Not all Sand People.
Yeah.
but like, is it like that joke comes up? It must be something about Tatooine sands and just being like because
It's the lizard they shot up his nose.
They really love to drive home the point in the show. Oh yeah, this used to be full of water, and now it's sand. Now
Yeah.
everyone's really
Yeah, I
sad
didn't
about
get
it.
that.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's a metaphor, probably.
just move on. Like,
Yeah.
Get over it. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool too, but like he keeps dreaming about when he was a kid on Kamino when his dad died.
I wish they did more of that.
Yeah, I remember thinking,
that's
You-
Clone Wars though.
you're ancient,
Yeah,
bro, just get
but, like,
over it.
I would have liked to have seen some of that like live action. I'm pretty sure I have a note in here somewhere, and I can't remember where it is, but I just wrote down, I wish I saw more of "Get Him Dead" era.
Get him dead!
Like,
Get him dead!
like I would have liked. I know this sounds really weird, but I don't know if it comes up in Clone Wars because I haven't watched enough of it. But like him dealing with holding the helmet of his dead
Yes.
father
There's
having
a little
been
bit of that.
decapitated.
There's a little bit
Is a
of
bit of
that.
that.
There's a whole episode devoted.
There's
to just
several
that.
episodes devoted to that.
Oh yeah, there's an arc about him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's
like,
two arcs about it.
Okay, yeah.
he
Another
appears
reason
in
for
more.
me to now
yeah, I know
blitz
that he appears
through
in a lot.
Clone Wars.
I know that
God,
one where
I
he's like
stopped
in the clone
watching. I
cadet.
need to get
one.
back on
Yeah.
that.
Pretty good. That's pretty good. But yeah.
I also noticed in the first episode, I realized how little he was going to have his helmet on.
Yeah.
Like, it was
Yeah.
very quickly. Like, when he walked into the bar and just immediately took it off. And I'm
See-
like, you're more intimidating with the helmet on.
See,
Stop.
this isn't links to another note that I have.
Looks like a fucking toe.
I mean, that's not why I want him to keep the helmet on. Like, but sure.
Like, he's so intimidating with the helmet on because that's
you can't-
Boba
yeah.
Fett. But now,
Because
And-
Mandalorian's doing it. It's
He's just
why
a
they're
friendly
again.
old man who's
Yeah.
like befriending children.
but the Mandalorian, like Cosmo Variety Hour said this, and I fully agree with this. It's just the Mandalorian is now the public opinion of what Boba Fett is. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
it's just
No,
he's
you're
kind
right.
of stolen his entire reputation.
so,
Yeah.
And we're
s-
better
Well,
for it.
Is more of a dumbass. I think
Yeah,
we'll get to
so-
that
so
later, but like,
literally what I said here is Legends Boba is less stupid Mando.
yeah, right, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I mean, just to know, just for the listeners, just to know why I say Mandalorian is stupid. He
he's
the
a
fucking
dumbass.
he carried bombs and like dolphin dived into
And
like
people shooting at
shots.
him, yeah.
Again, like, I don't even think he's that good. I'd be pretty shit hot at bounty hunting too if I had a bulletproof suit.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's a dumbass in an invincible suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
And even
in
then he finds a way to fuck that up.
no, but in
Yeah.
the first episode, you see how confident the Mando is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that, yeah.
And now he's just like,
I think-
oh, big suit.
Yeah.
Like, he's just-
I definitely want to come back to that when we talk about
Also-
Mandalorian season 2.5. But
Also,
This is Mandalorian season.
No,
I
no,
will
no,
get,
he's
I will
right.
get back to this, but like,
Yeah.
are we
He's
doing the first
completely right.
episode
When we
now?
start
'Cause
talking about-
I want,
I
We'll
think
start
we're
with-
just doing it.
I
in
want to have
general.
my
Yeah, we're
piece
doing it
on-
in general.
I want to have my piece in the second episode. It is low key my favorite episode. The
Second episode?
yeah, and I have a very good reason why.
the
What
thing where they
happens?
stop the train?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good-
It's a good scene, but, like-
I really
Yeah.
enjoy the setup of how like they
The train,
he
yeah,
trains the
that's
sand.
quite
Like
good.
I was like, this
The
is really
savages.
good. Like my favorite bit is when he tries to jump on what's this motorcycle
The
called?
speeder.
Oh, the speeder.
Yeah, he
That was
tries to
pretty
jump
good.
on,
Yeah.
and I'm like, you know what? they're portrayed as bad guys. Now we see another light to the Sand People. I was like, it's just interesting. They're building on that lore.
I have at least 5 notes that just say, what a goof.
Yeah, like, that is cool, but the only reason I don't like that is because they kind of did it better in Season 2 of Mandalorian, when they're on the truck and they have the pirates after them and shit.
I was thinking in like
God, I don't
the
even
3rd
remember
episode
that.
of The Mandalorian where he's training the people in the forest planet.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I thought you were gonna say.
No.
What are you talking
Or
about?
I
guess-
Pirates?
No, do you? I can't remember. Do you remember when he has to take off the armor and he's with Bill Burr?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
It's the same action
that's
scene.
Episode 1, Season 2. I think.
It's the same thing.
yeah. No, I'm not mad on like train action scenes and heist action scenes are the easiest to make fun.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
and it's just
I don't know why I didn't like it as much.
Solo managed it. I like Solo.
Solo is great.
I like Solo.
I'm gonna stop at that. But anybody who
I have-
disagrees with me is
I
wrong.
I have
not
watched
seen
it once.
Solo.
I really enjoyed it. It was only jarring
Just
about
because
the
we
whole.
need a different opinion from Solo. Shit. I didn't even see it, but
Just-
I know
you're
it's
just
shit.
wrong.
I mean,
Also, he chokes a lot of people in the first episode. He chokes like 4 people and talks about choking people a couple of times.
Boba Fett. I
Yeah.
mean, he does.
I don't even remember.
The only one I can remember is him choking that like forearms
Yeah,
from
and
Ben
also
10.
You should have done that to the like to
the dog. He chokes the dog. He threatens to choke a couple of the Sand People. He chokes someone else. I just
Chokes a robot at one point.
Yeah, I just remember. What is it? I wrote down. What is it with Boba Fett and choking people?
Oh, another thing about episode 2. I just felt like I was watching Dune again. They keep talking about spice and the spice trade, and I was
Yeah.
just like,
Oh yeah, I did think that.
oh
but I didn't
god,
think, like,
this is the
Spice Malone.
yeah, yeah. I was just bad coincidence or just dumb.
Did anyone else think his chair in his fortress looked quite uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
just
the,
look
like
a
the Iron
brick.
Throne.
Yeah,
It just looks really uncomfortable to sit on.
Why not just put a pillow? You know.
He had a little pillow, but it was super thin, like, and there was no back support.
Well, that's barely a pillow. That's a piece of fabric. That's
yeah,
not-
yeah, exactly.
Also, in episode 2, they introduced the Vespa bike gang.
No, that's
I
episode 3.
hate. No, that is 2.
No, it's not. It's 3.
I have-
It's 3. It's 3. I know it's 3.
Do I not have that written down here?
Okay,
It's 3.
I thought
Oh,
they
anyways.
were hilarious.
I
if we're jumping to
hated
episode
every
3.
second of
Oh,
that.
when they showed up, that's the point. I was like, this show is so fucking stupid and weird.
Fucking
I love it.
Scad and Drash. That's so Scad is
This is
the
like-
twisty guy.
Is this like the new Mudflap and Skid?
Yeah, I've got their
Except
names down.
Just
'Cause
not racist.
Yeah, they're weird, like British roadmen cyborgs.
Why is everyone British in Star Wars?
Oh my
I don't
god,
know.
I don't know.
Yeah, and why wasn't John Boyega allowed to be British in Star Wars? Yeah,
Oh, yeah, what were you gonna say? Keep going.
the Vespa.
like they're very like Jordan Bolger. I only discovered him through this show, but I don't like the actor. Sophie Thatcher is Thrash, the woman or girl, whatever you want to call her.
I think with a better
She's
script,
awful.
she seemed like she'd be fine in
I
Star
didn't
Wars.
like
Yeah,
it.
maybe if she had more.
Yeah, I could.
Which one?
The the main girl.
Oh, with the stupid haircut and the robot arm.
I don't mind the haircut, but like,
It's just something straight out of Cyberpunk.
I-
As well.
yeah,
I've started
yeah.
that again. I've realized now it's something straight out of Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
they
that's what I'm
ripped out.
talking about. The show's really weird. It keeps having these extreme tonal turns.
Yeah.
And then there's like that bit at in the flashback episode where he rescues Ming-Na Wen, and he takes her to like the cyberpunk modification parlor.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
some Blade Runner.
Yeah,
like,
it's so weird.
yeah. I also have a note for
such
that.
a weird
Could he
show.
really not have done anything else
Well,
to save her?
She had a hole in her stomach.
Yeah, but like,
Burning hole.
can she eat? That was another question I had about that.
Yeah.
Because there's a scene of them like having a feast at one point, and I'm like, you have like robot insides.
Yeah,
Does
that's-
this not just
No.
rust them or something?
No, that's what they're for.
That's what they're for.
Yeah,
Okay.
what do you think they do?
I don't
Also,
know.
going back to the, where like we first get introduced to the mods, like the water, like he goes, oh, yeah, I sell water for 1,300 credits. And like,
Oh.
how are we supposed to know what that actually is? Like,
Yeah, and how much water? Like,
yeah.
this means nothing
like
to us.
someone needs to make a currency
That we
translate
understand.
credits.
I feel
I don't.
I do
don't-
like he was just like, fuck you and lower your prices.
Yeah, like,
though.
yeah,
I
maybe
like
that's
That was,
reasonable.
we obviously, you saw that coming though.
Oh yeah, like 100%.
Maybe it's
feel
like
I still enjoyed
rupees,
that.
like we don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like they
exactly.
should introduce gold into Star Wars just for some idea.
What they
Of
pay in
whatever.
gold pieces like
No,
No, see
pirates
what
or
it's
something.
equated to. Like,
Because gold is valuable because it's shiny.
I guess.
So if you have, and gold is like everywhere. So if you just have just that, not silver or anything else, just gold in Star Wars, and then have like Beskar worth more than it, then you'll be able to like equate what stuff equals. Like it's
how expensive is Mando's armor?
Oh.
Find out in this next video.
although
Important point: the mayor's receptionist had a mullet, and I didn't
Oh
like
my
it.
god,
Oh,
there is a
I want to
Star
bring it
Wars
up.
credit
I
to Europe.
fucking hate that Twi'lek, and I wish it died. In
Oh
the
my
last-
god!
look
Look what I have
every
written.
time he was on screen, I wanted to throw my controller at my TV.
Twi'lek is
That
a good
Twi'lek is a bit much.
What?
That Twi'lek is a bit much. That's one of my notes.
I couldn't stand, and I was real like when he grabs the thing from him at the end. I know I'm jumping to the end, but like when he gives him the note to go out and bargain with them, I was like, oh, he's sending him out to die because he's a dickhead. But no.
Alright,
I haven't seen that.
I've got it, boys.
Oh,
I've got
yeah.
it. According to his answer, one Imperial credit is about $4. That's
But how much water then? Yeah.
so
So,
like
like,
4
almost
multiply.
$5,000.
Yeah. Damn.
For like,
For something to live.
I assume like a gallon of water.
It was a barrel. It was a barrel.
A barrel. Okay, still that's insane.
Yeah, no, it's like
Man, fuck that guy. I thought he was in the right.
no, he was
Maybe
no.
maybe the mods aren't that bad.
Something I wanted to bring up as well. It's the 4th episode when they're like going to try and steal the Slave One again. The bit where he gets into the kitchen with the 3 robots and he's following it around felt like something out of the Three Stooges.
Yeah, exactly.
That was for someone
Again,
you're
a
right,
weird tonal shift. It felt like Tom and Jerry.
like for someone who is meant to be the greatest bounty hunter or whatever in the galaxy, to just be like falling around over food and shit trying to catch this like mousy robot, like,
And then he picks up the weird rabbit droid.
and it just turns.
And he holds him against the wall and he's like, I am Boba Fett. Like,
Yeah.
why are you giving that thing your speech? What are you doing?
Yeah, I thought that was really
Just
funny.
rip his head off. What's wrong with you?
Oh, the car chase scene in episode 3 as well felt like something out of Austin Powers
Oh,
when they're on the Vespas.
Oh, I hate them.
it's hilarious.
So bad.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, Star Wars Roadman. Also,
wish-
one of them is at least 35.
We're not getting,
Oh, yeah,
we're not getting the Razor Crest back, but the scooters. No, we'll keep them.
Oh, okay.
I love the scooters so much.
Yeah.
And they have all the mirrors and
Like,
stuff. Like, how
It's
come
something.
speeder...
It's something straight out of that Macklemore video. You know?
Down.
So, is it? I think it's episode 4 is where he goes back to the Sarlacc pit. One, he would have fucking died if it wasn't for Fennec.
Yeah.
Like that
He's
is
a goof.
ridiculous. Yeah, but what was it?
Did anyone else think he went back specifically just to kill the Sarlacc pit? Because he was like,
Yeah.
I have some business to take care of.
So-
I'm going to kill the Sarlacc.
Yeah, when he's like, "Oh, I'm going back for my armor." Like, didn't we see in Mandalorian season 2 him seeing Mando with the armor?
That would have presumably been after that.
And would have been no, because later on he finds Fennec, and that's already happened by this point.
No, he sees Mandalorian.
I feel like the
But-
flashbacks aren't linear.
No. No.
So-
No.
okay,
I know
no.
it is. He sees Mandalorian, but he doesn't see him with the armor.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because that's what I thought that shot at the end of the first episode of the season 2 of Mandalorian, where like he's with the armor or whatever, and you get the reveal of it's Boba Fett. But
Wait,
then
how
later, what?
Yeah,
Because
again.
he gets the armor off Cobb Vanth.
Yeah, he sees. Yeah, that's after he gets Fennec Shand.
No, that's before. Because Fennec happens later on in that
That's
season.
He gets Fennec Shand in season 1, right?
No, 2. Is it?
1.
Yeah,
Is it not 2?
No,
No,
it's
it's
season 1.
I could have sworn it
No,
was.
no. This
It's
is
the gunslinger.
Yeah, you know the episode where like he meets up with like the younger bounty hunter.
Yeah.
That's season
That's
1.
season one.
I swear to God, I thought that was season 2.
No, that's
Oh, you're wrong.
I remember that, yeah.
Okay.
Get slapped. So
Sure. Yeah, that's...
I have a question written down here. Could it have been better? Are we just gonna?
So
we
wait,
just,
we're on
like-
the 5th episode now.
Do we have to do it episode by episode?
I mean,
Well,
we're
we've
on-
pretty much given
Okay.
that up.
Because I have like
I do
I
love
do
the
want to talk
idea
about the
of
Mando
it.
stuff, but
Yeah.
you
Okay.
can... Yeah.
So
I want to say more about the Rancor as well.
Oh, okay, yeah. But
well, could it have been better without the Mandalorian?
No.
no.
No,
Really?
it'd be worse without the
I
Mandalorian.
immediately noticed there was just better writing when he appeared, which made me think, is this a different writer?
Yeah, but
like
I think-
there's an immediate quality shift.
Yeah, but I feel like that's just more tapping into like stuff that's not.
No, but they even do like a oneer in that same episode where he appears.
Yeah, I know that, but like I'm not saying, but that's basically just the Mandalorian. I'm not saying that like the show is obviously better in those episodes.
Yeah.
But could the show have gotten better if the Mandalorian just wasn't introduced?
No, with how I think it was going, no.
See, I think it just kind of like lost track of its own characters. And it
Yeah.
could have been like, no, this, and I could have gone better if it actually had the focus to like stay at these characters.
It
and
was
just-
one Max Rebo too many.
Yeah.
and like, because I have like
Just Bandai.
like
They're in it.
I know.
like, and also, there's one thing about the Mandalorian thing that I don't like. I really enjoyed the episodes, but it trapped like viewers into watching a bad show.
Yes,
so you
have to watch it,
really,
yeah.
really
I
important.
wouldn't
It's the same
say
with
it's
Marvel.
bad.
It's the same with Marvel now. They're making you watch this stuff
This
so
felt-
you can understand.
This
the
felt
further-
worse though because like, you know, it's not a great, like, it's not a bad show.
Oh, yeah,
but it's
I
not
It's
a
like
wouldn't
good
say
right
it's
show.
in the middle, and it's only right in the middle because of episode 5 and 6. Is
Yes.
what I feel.
No, from what I saw, I didn't think that was bad. Like, because I only saw the first 15 minutes
I
of
think for some
Mandalorian
reason
one.
for me it only gets worse every time I think about it. Like the further I get from watching.
Maybe my
it only
opinion
gets
will
worse.
worsen because I only watched it last night.
Yeah.
I loved that he had an emotional support Rancor.
What
What a weird show.
Yeah, I was gonna make a
Oh, you
joke.
didn't even
He
see.
treats the Rancor how I treat my dogs.
Yeah,
like
he's so good with animals
It's-
for some reason.
yeah, it's weird.
He's just so loving to every animal he comes across.
Which makes me also think: is that like a note to I can't pronounce his name.
Tamara Morrison.
Yeah, is that a note he gave to the writers or something?
Maybe.
Like, I don't know. It just kind of feels like it comes out of nowhere.
It's a weird character trait.
Is this a heated pillow? It's so warm here.
Okay, no, it's not.
Maybe you're just warm.
Yeah.
Might be it.
But yeah, do you want to talk about the Mando episodes? Because I have
Yeah.
a few things to
I
say.
have one more point, and I should have brought this up earlier when we were talking about Fennec Shand. So that's just like an open wound with cyborg parts.
Yeah.
How come she doesn't get an infection?
Because it's
Star
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
And also...
Okay, so bad writing. Okay, continue.
Just immediately a better start. Like when he shows up, I was like, okay, no, I'm now into
Coming
the show.
alive, or I mean,
I can bring in
warm or
warmer
cold.
and bring it cold.
then he gets shot at a million times.
Yeah. The thing about him cutting the dude in half and then decapitating him felt really dark for Star Wars.
I think he cut him in half because he thought it would look cool. Then he realized it would be awkward to carry him in two parts.
So he took his head.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
they do all look the same. in
that is
fairness.
pretty cool.
See, like...
I wonder, does that sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but I wonder, does that ever happen with bounty hunters? Like, this is you, that's not me. This is you. You racist. We
That's
have
my
nothing alike.
that was my immediate thought. Actually,
Because that
yeah.
would happen. I
Yeah.
thought that's where it was going.
Him showing up to like the armorer, and I can't remember what
Oh,
the
does
big
that
dude's name
happen?
is.
I actually
Yeah.
didn't
Oh.
enjoy that.
I thought that was okay, but I haven't liked that character from the start. I was just
Armorer?
like, yeah, I'm just like, okay, this person's going to turn out to be evil or something.
Is the armor evil?
Okay, so I feel like it is just with how that's kind of going, because
She's
The-
just not
you know the-
nice.
yeah, you know the big dude with the Gatling
Yeah.
gun? He shows up and is like, I'm going to fight you for the dark
Because
dark
like it was
saber.
originally his
ancestors,
family,
yeah.
It's
Oh,
part of
His, yeah.
Is he related to the guy played by Jon Favreau in the Clone Wars? Pre Vizsla?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, he is related to him, so it's like
He's
a
something Vizsla.
descendant.
Clan Vizsla.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Deep cut.
that's a word he said. I love that fight only for the fact of it ends before it ends. It just has him throwing Mando against a wall like 3 separate times, and I'm just like, if you were in that suit, you'd be dead. Like
Yeah.
instantly.
I could do everything he does if I had that suit. It's like the Predator. If I had all the tools at his disposal, I would be just as good, if not better.
He also falls off a bridge into space, and it's lucky that he had his backpack on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Dumbass!
like
Seriously.
Muppet could have just lied. about the have you taken your helmet off?
I guess that's just integrity. But
he's lied about shit before already.
I know what's gonna
Like,
happen.
that's like
in
his
season
religion,
3
I guess.
now, because it's all gonna be about.
Is it going to
that
end up
scene.
with him ruling Mandalore or some shit?
Does he still have the dark saber at the
Yes.
end?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
No, I like it's all in that scene. That whole scene is just set up for season 3, and it's just.
Oh, do you think it's going to be him versus Mandalorians? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, that'd actually be
He's
pretty
gonna be going to Mandalore to like redeem himself in the mines.
yeah,
Because he took off his helmet.
Yeah, which I think is stupid.
It is
yeah,
stupid.
it's dumb.
That's only
'cause
certain
he's in a
clans.
weird cult. Get out of it.
That's only certain Mandalorian clans as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
and it
actually
appears to
mad.
be the vast minority.
And even he has an exception to that. Do you remember when he's like, yeah, my father owned this armor, and he's like, I don't like you taking the helmet off, but I like.
Like, I just think like it's a complete character regression.
Development. I wouldn't say regression.
No, because he
That's
went
the
from
opposite of regression.
Well, no, because like, it's not that he's becoming a worse character. He's just becoming different. Less interesting, maybe, but I think that's a personal thing.
No. I think like if you went from I'm never taking my helmet off, I'm never taking my helmet off, I'm never taking my helmet off.
To just throwing it off.
Okay, maybe this doctor droid can save me if I take it off. Okay, and then he puts it back on,
I
and then
forgot about that.
and
Actually,
then if he like, and then he has this super emotional moment that all comes down to I take off the helmet in front of Baby Yoda.
yeah.
And you're there.
Grogu, get
That's
your.
what
I
I'm
swear to
gonna
God, Pete, like I'm not even a Star Wars fan, but like it's Grogu. It's Grogu.
I know
Just
it's
call him
Grogu.
by his name.
I know
It's
Grogu.
Goku, Joseph.
Who called him Goku?
Was it?
You was thinking it was you. I was like,
I think I did that by
Goku?
I used to call him Goku to annoy people.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like after that super emotional moment, it's just
Yeah.
why?
Why go? Oh, why go back?
Why
to
do you
the
care
thing?
now?
Oh yeah. No.
Like, it's
Okay.
Because
just,
he doesn't want to look lame in front of the other
yeah,
Mandalorians.
exactly. Which
There are
is
three of
stupid.
them. Sorry, there's two of them.
Yeah, but that,
Because these two people
There's-
in the galaxy don't like when you take your helmet
Yeah,
off.
there's
no,
two
no,
in
no.
the Death
Did you
Watch.
see
Actually, okay, yeah. Now I'm now on your
you're
side.
joking, but that's the reason.
Yeah. Okay, I'm now on
Also,
your side with this. Yeah.
Like,
The
it's-
Death Watch do take their helmets off.
Wait, no. What are the? What is he?
No, so
Sorry,
the,
not the Death Watch.
so there is this moon that they're all exiled
That's no
to.
moon.
And,
Sorry.
No, I respect that because like I think even like regular fans might not even get that.
Oh, people would get that. That's
Some
no
wouldn't.
moon.
Nice, do you get that?
What?
He wasn't even
He just
listening.
has not been. Beyonce, have you been paying
I
attention?
was paying attention. I don't get the reference.
Never mind.
Yeah.
There you go. So it's a deep cut.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
I wouldn't have thought.
there's like
okay,
a
never
moon
mind.
of Mandalore that's like that. These like super violent Mandalorian like
Led by Jean Favreau.
yeah, basically. Were sent off because they're too violent and Mandalorians want to become more peaceful and kind of accepted in the galaxy. So then,
Which I've got the sense of watching those last 4 episodes. Of the
which
last
is
season.
which is these people,
Okay, yeah.
the super tribal, disgusting, like
Yeah.
terrible people, and I feel like, when Mandalore was bombed by the Empire,
Yeah.
that moon survived.
That shot, by the way, and that flashback.
Great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, really good. But so that's why they survived, and they say they survived because they were so brutal. No, the Empire just didn't give a fuck about you. Like, just
Yeah.
like
Were
Okay.
they the Death Watch, or were they already off planet?
Death Watch were the ones that
They
aspired
rescued
to be,
him.
Yeah, they were.
These are the ones who were kicking it with Maul and.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, yeah.
So
And
it
then-
wouldn't have been a tradition to leave your helmet on, even when he was indoctrinated into the Mandalorians.
it wouldn't have been a tradition for normal Mandalorians, but for them, yeah.
But the Death Watch do
Don't-
take
yeah,
their
don't
helmets
No,
off.
the Death Watch are a group of. So the Death Watch are basically like indoctrinated children on Mandalore that want to be like those people on the moon.
God, I feel like
No,
I'm
the
going
people
to
on the
see
moon
lecture
are the
right
Death
now.
Watch.
I can't.
No, they're just a whole different.
In the
setup.
show, in Clone Wars, they're the Death Watch.
No, the Death Watch are like an actual terrorist group.
Yeah, and they operate off the moon.
Do they operate off the moon?
Yeah,
I haven't watched
they're the same ones. Okay,
I
okay.
think we're getting
okay.
sidetracked.
Maybe they.
That's
Hold
an
on.
understatement.
Yeah.
I can make sense of this. The Death Watch took him, and they left him with a separate Mandalorian group.
Yeah, I feel like this may be a mix up in the Mandalorian's writing, because I actually think that he's right.
I don't. I'm not
So-
as in depth.
Star Wars
to-
show having a hole
For
in it.
all my casual Star Wars fans, please enjoy this song.
No, don't. That's how we get copyright claimed, dipshit.
Who's gonna copyright us?
That was Beyonce.
You have no. Dude, I've
Everyone.
seen people on YouTube just play a song on the guitar and get copyright claimed.
Okay,
I can't
just
play
added
Foo
that,
Fighters.
Yeah.
that was like a 0.2. They won't realize.
People have done worse on YouTube.
No.
Like, it's a big thing.
I can't
fine,
play
just edit
Foo
it out.
Fighters now.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to bring up as well. Droids seem to be anti-Semitic. The thing about weapons are his religion to the droid about going onto the commercial ship, and he's just like,
Does he say that again?
no,
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
yeah,
It's
but
not my
like,
religion.
yeah,
I have so
I
many.
wonder if I said that in the airport.
And he's just
would they
made
let
to
me
it.
through.
like
Yeah.
I just thought that was funny. BD1 shows up.
No, he doesn't.
It's shut up. I'm assuming it's. I want to think
he
that it's
doesn't.
him.
Which
I
one's
don't
BD
care.
one
You
again?
know Fallen Order, the droid in that?
Oh yeah.
I've
It's
seen.
not,
I've
it's
seen-
not BD1.
I, look, I can dream. All right,
It's okay.
that Cal Kestis and he will show
I
up.
loved that game, but it's not BD1.
Yeah. The new ship. I didn't like it at the start. Really like it
Oh,
now.
it's
What's it
good.
called?
I
show you a
don't
photo.
remember what it's called, but it's one of those. It's
the-
what Anakin
it's-
uses in Episode 1.
It's the Naboo Royal Guard like ship. You know, the like pointy ones. With the
Yeah.
I
thing.
do actually. I was
Yeah.
going to sarcastically say yes, but
Yeah.
I do.
Look,
Yeah, it looks pretty far.
Yeah.
Like, it actually suits him.
Yeah,
Like,
Because
I
it's
don't-
goofy.
I think it's a little too small in the cockpit, but like other than that,
I don't think the speed and the whole like if you actually know about the ship, it doesn't suit him at all. But since it's broken,
oh yeah,
it
yeah.
really suits him.
So,
It's just-
is he going to have Grogu in season 3? Because I know he's in Book of Boba Fett.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna get to that.
Yeah, I have a very strong opinion.
I'll try Blitz through the 6th episode, which I think is my favorite.
Can't blitz through
The
that.
Luke
That's the
one.
best episode.
the Luke
Yes.
one, yeah.
So
Ahsoka's in that, isn't she?
yeah,
Best moment in the show.
yeah.
I think
That also made me. I really wanted to see that like first reaction to her, like I don't know, telling him stories about his dad or something.
Yeah.
And that just didn't happen, did
Yeah,
it?
So
no,
did
you
you
don't
see
get
this
that.
really?
Like she just kind of offhandedly goes to him and is just like, "You're so much like your father" or whatever. That's the.
Does
only
he not
time-
ask?
Oh, it
mean,
seems to be that they've
met
known-
already?
Yeah, they've clearly met already.
Well, that will probably happen in the Ahsoka show.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's gonna
Um,
be Rebels season, like whatever. The next one.
5?
There's a flashback to Order
Maybe,
66, and I
Oh.
would have really liked to have seen a notable Jedi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It
Like,
Not
I feel-
Shaq T die again.
Like, it's just 3 random Jedi fighting some clone troopers, and I'm like, I really would have liked
I
to.
feel
like, even just have, like, the purple lightsaber there or something. Like, I know it would have made just 0 sense, but,
that
like.
kind of confirms as well. We're gonna probably get a Yoda Grogu like flashback.
I feel
Because-
like
Yeah, season
Would've been-
3
yeah,
of
same
Mandalorian,
timeline.
but yeah.
What do you mean Yoda Grogu?
There was he was
Like,
Order 66. Grogu was there.
yeah, he
and
saw
they
it, like-
still haven't said what Jedi saved them or whatever.
I think you see in the. I think saw something where
Imagine
like,
he's
a few of them are
Yoda's
from the
son or
Clone
something
Wars.
dumb like that.
I feel like they
Well, I
should
feel like
have
that is how that's going
That
to
is
end up
how it's gonna
becoming.
end, yeah.
But Jedi aren't meant to have children.
Yeah, but why the fuck was Yaddle on the
Anakin
council?
They're not going to bring back Yaddle.
I feel like they
That would
should
be,
have
like, the funniest thing.
mentioned, like
Maybe he's a clone or some shit.
Cal Kestis running away. There would have worked.
Yeah, because, like, I've said this before, you don't get an actor like him to do a video game if you're not going to bring him into the live
But it
action
would have
stuff
to be
at some point.
A little kid version, and can they afford to do CGI de-aging?
So, yes, because
Their budget
Disney,
is
yeah.
their budget, yeah, it's ridiculous.
I know, but...
You said the same thing about Hawkeye. Look what happened.
Who did I say it about?
About like the what's her name? You know.
Oh,
Black-
they do de-age
Fair enough.
Kate Bishop's ma.
Yeah, exactly. They
Oh,
have They don't care.
But no,
Most of
I'm
the
just thinking
Razorbacks
specifically
don't.
about...
You think way too much about budgets. They really don't. I don't think.
I'm just
Disney
thinking
care.
specifically about the Luke thing. And the
The-
disaster that was the Luke thing.
Now,
Oh, that was.
he
That's
looks
much better.
Have you not? Have
amazing
you
in the new
not
one.
seen? Oh,
Yeah, I've heard it's a lot better.
It is unreal. And
The
I thought
voice,
it
though,
was.
Isn't that good?
I saw it.
Apparently
Now,
the voice is completely computer generated.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
I thought it was Mark Hamill at the beginning. No,
I don't like that. I don't like the idea of being replaced by a robot.
I'm fine with that if
I
it's
don't
easier
think
to
it's
do
that
than
good.
getting him in. if it takes less time to do that than to get him in and
well,
de-age him in the
I
studio
feel
or
like
whatever.
it's
You're
good.
a pick-me human.
Fuck you.
It's good, but someone on YouTube pointed out when you notice that it is very
It takes
janky.
you out of the experience. That's exactly what I thought. Like,
Like-
there was a certain point I was like, oh, that's not more.
There is one shot where it was a bit funny.
Yeah, it's like something in the tone of his voice
Yeah.
constantly is like wavering, and I don't think they can fix it
Yeah, actually, you might be right about that.
I don't
Look,
know
well,
why they don't
look,
bring him in.
because you have to.
if they were to get that good of an upgrade between just his face in season
yeah, no,
2
I'm
and this,
expecting
like,
they'll be able to fix it.
Yeah.
But I'd say they need more camera.
So
Yeah.
we haven't touched on any of the other cameos like Cad Bane or Black Chrysanthemum.
I'm not that big on.
I think we need
I'm
to-
not.
He's
Cad
a-
Bane, yeah, I do
He's
want
a comic book character. I was happy to see him.
Before we talk about Cad Bane, the Academy, or like the Temple. I forget.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
I think we talk about that first. Like,
So,
get
you don't know about this, Joe, but like basically it ends with
doesn't
he
end,
went to
it
the-
starts.
no, it's not how that episode ends.
No, but like you get the reveal that's going to be the Academy. Like the
Oh,
song is like,
okay.
oh yeah, we're building. This is going to be
Yeah.
our first.
That's not what I was talking about. So he's building the academy that ends up burning down in The Last Jedi.
Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
That's
but
hilarious.
It ends with him like putting. So Mando's basically gotten this chainmail made for Grogu. Out of the spear, that's just gone now.
Oh yeah, we
He
didn't
melted
mention
Den spear.
Yeah, and that's all he got. It was just some chainmail for Grogu.
Maybe he made like a phone case as well. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, but he also made like, what was it? Like a whole chest plate out of. Was it a chest plate?
Speaking of metals,
What?
I'm pretty sure Boba Fett said his armor was Beskar.
It
It's
is Beskar.
Durasteel, actually.
No, why? Yeah, if it is, why is it dented in the helmet? I know it's because Cad Bane shoots him, but what
No,
is
that's
either?
not why
not-
that's not. That was a deleted episode, so it's not counting.
Not yet,
Well,
but it's
yeah.
just assumed that's what happened. But it's Durasteel, not Beskar.
Yeah.
Actually.
But anyways, he gets the chainmail made, and Luke Skywalker's like, yeah, so you can choose the chainmail and go back and kick it with Mando, or you can take this lightsaber of my master's Yoda.
And you can come be my
First
my slave
student or
boy
whatever.
and
Yeah. Look, we don't know what happened in those churches, right? But
You had to go there.
yeah,
We didn't tell him not to make any molestation jokes.
true.
This is
I have been.
we're really
Yeah, that's what you say. I have been very good for. I can't see how long we've been recording. I've been very good for the last hour and a half.
This is too long.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. But yeah, I think it's kind of dumb to ask a literal baby to make a life-altering decision.
I mean, the baby's 80 years old, Matthew.
The baby's a baby.
Maybe isn't it 50? That's besides the point. Like, he does have the brain capacity or whatever of a baby. Like, why make him choose that now and not later?
You know,
Yeah.
how old is Grogu?
Can you not go back and
like
forward?
52 or something.
No, because Luke's like it.
You have to dedicate yourself.
Yeah, it's like
have to get on the
choosing
grind.
personal connections or something. It's dumb, anyways. And then Cad Bane shows up at the end and is one of the coolest scenes in the whole show.
I'll be careful.
Oh.
Like, it's just this.
50, yeah.
Yeah, it's just this thing of him like walking into Freetown. It's called now, where Cobb Vanth is.
Oh yeah, I forgot Cobb Vanth was meant to be in it.
Yeah, who this show should have just been about. Like, it works
Yeah.
better for that character.
I think this would have been better if it was more of an anthology.
Yeah,
Just about what's going on Tatooine.
Yeah.
The most backwater, shitty trailer park planet in the galaxy that everyone wants for some reason.
Yeah, but he brutalizes that deputy. You like so Cobb Vanth is training someone or whatever, and he's the deputy because he's the sheriff or whatever.
Yeah.
And they have like a gunslinger draw off, but he like shoots Cobb Vanth once. He shoots the deputy like 6 times while he's already slumped in a corner. It's great.
I mean, he's a fucking dickhead. I mean,
Oh yeah, he's a dick. He was like told not to do shit, and then he's just like, I'm a mouth off.
He's
Unless-
Cobb Vanth is from one of the Aftermath books, isn't he?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Honestly, I know like 0 to nothing about the Star Wars comics.
The Star
I
Wars,
know, but
Like,
the
not
Star,
much time.
the Jason Aaron comics are great. I think they're releasing an omnibus of his entire run. It's between A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. Pretty good.
sick.
I I just get my comics information from like
Us too.
No, I get it from him, but mainly from
Him being me.
Yes.
yeah,
And
this
him being
YouTuber-
Joe.
and this YouTuber called the Stupendous Wave, super nerdy.
Also me.
No, it's not.
Yeah, the Battle of Mon Cala is one of the best Star Wars stories.
Okay. What did we think of finale?
It forgot about its own characters.
Wet fart. Just.
You know what? I think I'm like I like them in the minority. I like that episode, but
Me
it was
too,
so.
Beyonce.
The one
You
who
know
hasn't
what?
seen
Shut the
it.
fuck up.
I'm trying to agree with you.
You can't agree with me.
Like,
You haven't watched it.
Some of the
That was
stuff
your
I
one
did
task for
like
today.
I liked Boba Fett
I have
and Mando going kind of like
responsibilities.
back to back and just squaring off a bunch against a bunch
But
of
it
dudes.
makes
That was the
Boba
best
Fett look
episode,
so incompetent.
They're
Yes,
both incompetent.
it has my
They're
favorite-
both total
Can we-
goofs.
It now has
Everyone
my favorite
from
move.
Mandalore is Mr. Bean.
It now has my favorite move in all of Star Wars. You know the bit where Mando's kind of downed a bit, and I don't know if he's running out of bullets or he just wants to be stylish, but like he throws his knee up like a dance move,
Michael
shoots to
Jackson.
the side, and shoots two people with like the missiles he has in his knee. It's like my favorite thing now in all of Star Wars. It's
So it's kind of like a...
it's ridiculously
No, it's not
flamboyant.
even like that.
Change the direction of where your hands and
think
feet went.
Michael Jackson,
Like-
and that was it.
Like it's
Like
more
this?
no, like he throws his knee forward and his arms out like
I'll
that.
try and find it.
More, yes.
No one can, like, hear what I'm doing, but I'm
But-
physically acting out what I think happened
it
based
is
on how they're describing
ridiculous. I liked the bit of Mando and him in the burnt out thing, and he's like, "No, I'm with you to the end" or whatever.
Yes.
it.
That
Mando brothers.
that I really like that.
That's what season 3 should be called. It's like them coming together, the Mando brothers, and like they wear overalls and they do plumbing and like
And one of them is voiced
Mando,
by Chris
Mando, and
Pratt.
Boba Mando.
I'm trying to
What's
just
the
flick
Super
through all these
Mario
points.
Brothers movie?
Yeah,
That's on Amazon.
It just
Yeah.
forgot.
Why is that on Amazon?
yeah.
It just
Like,
forgot about all of the characters that it tried to set up.
yeah, because Fennec goes off to kill the mayor, and that's not touched on until the end, which is ridiculously brutal. She hung him.
She gives no shits.
Yeah, it's just them.
She has no
It's all of
redemption.
them hiding out, and you don't see her, and she's just shooting them from the rafters, and she just hangs the mayor. It's great.
I like that she never gets a redemption. It's just she's a brutal bounty hunter assassin, and
she's
she
like-
just continues being
Yeah,
that.
but she's like the Punisher. She
Oh,
just,
Yeah,
she
like-
is the most badass motherfucker in that
I love
whole show.
She
It's
has the
great.
best action, I think, as well.
Yeah, because she seems to be doing a lot
Yeah,
of
'cause
it.
she's a martial
there's
artist.
one parkour bit that
Oh,
I pointed
is it
out to you.
is it the first episode?
It's the second episode.
It's really,
chase.
really bad.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Even
Yeah.
some of the action in
Hang
that.
on, I'm going to show you.
I think
shows
as well,
without
because you
sound.
were watching Daredevil about the same time,
And I was
and
just there,
it's
like,
just such a like ridiculous comparison.
it's so jarring. Oh my
Um,
god.
Okay, Lauren, Beyonce is about to.
So
He said, Lawrence, you can't go back.
We're committed to this.
um,
She's about to show me the clip of.
oh, okay, yeah, and then
Say,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
I
just
don't
try and rattle off as many points as well because I think
Where?
we've been
Okay,
recording for a bit.
Oh,
long.
does the Vespa gang get payoff?
No, not really. One thing I did notice
So they're
though
getting
is
a spin-off.
they
yeah?
all start shooting, but does everyone take the same stance as Han Solo for some reason when they're using a blaster?
The hand behind the back and like,
Yeah, and the kind of like bent knees and you're kind of like hips forward.
I don't know.
It's really weird. I don't know.
They should do like
Yeah, somewhere
It's
there.
coming.
a spiritual sequel to Star Wars Pod Racer, but with the Vespa gang.
Yeah, I know I'm here.
It's here, yeah. That's it.
Let's do.
All right.
All right.
So,
I didn't
yeah.
actually notice this. I was-
I thought this was ridiculous. Honestly, I thought this was ridiculous. Like it's
I think
it's
so,
a
yeah,
great scene, and then
This is my favorite part of the
This.
finale, and then here we go.
The way he throws his hand down.
ridiculous.
so campy.
It's so dumb. Okay, so
I'd love to know, like, inside, like, his face while putting the knee
yeah,
up. Like,
it's real.
You
like,
can picture
it's
Tamara
blue
Morrison.
steel.
You can picture Tamara Morrison all like, "Whoa!"
Yeah,
Like he was obviously exerting himself doing that.
yeah.
like a little grin.
The what was it? Oh, the thing I can't remember. I have it written down somewhere. You know the like weird walker things? They're called steroidicas.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the shield. Anyways, why did Boba Fett think, okay, we've been blasting them, let me use the rocket on my back to, like, try and, like, you know, that was dumb.
Because those do actually react to the amount of force you put in them.
Yeah, but, like, that was, I thought that
I also
was
thought
dumb.
it was, what I thought was dumb was that was it the Phantom Menace? They just walk through shields.
Yeah. No, in the prequels, you can just walk through shields.
Yeah,
They're only
like-
resistant to blasters.
I watched the Clone Wars movie recently. They just, walk through the
and in
shields.
the Clone Wars,
I've never
Anakin
noticed that.
teaches Ahsoka how to blow up those things.
Huh.
And it's by sliding under them, dropping an EMP bomb, and that's it.
Huh. But
Or
anyway,
just really slowly rolling a grenade.
Or,
anyways, I thought
That's
it was
actually
dumb.
in an episode.
And then he just proceeds to fuck off until, like, the end of the show.
Yeah.
Until he shows up. I did think him riding the Rancor was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
it's cool, but I feel like this episode just, like, the finale forgot about its own characters.
Yeah. Another dumb thing, they're like, Boba Fett shouts, oh, they're gonna destroy the city, distract them. So, not only does one follow the rest of the group running away, Mando's like, hey, here, and just runs through the city just while it's getting obliterated. Like, they're all fucking morons. It's great.
I think it's time we talk about the best part of the finale. Undisputed, the twirl.
Oh,
what the
okay.
twirl is?
I've seen
Have
the
you
twirl.
found the twirl?
It doesn't look that stupid.
No,
Also,
it looks...
gotta love the sudden uptake in the word mate in the Star Wars universe. Everyone's called each other mate.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah? Go back and watch it. Everyone's addressing each other as mate.
Here it is.
Oh, nice.
Look, you can't tell me this isn't stupid. The
It's so dumb.
People are like, oh no, he's dodging a bullet. Where is he dodging the bullet?
Yeah,
Like, come on.
Yeah, no, that is dumb.
He looks like a backup
Sin-
dancer that's moving into
Sin
acting.
City wasn't made.
I have like 2 more points.
Okay, the speeders, the gang, I forgot what they're called from
Yeah.
the first few
I
episodes.
have a note
They had
here.
cute little biker jackets.
Oh, I hadn't noticed that.
I have a note here for them, and it looks like a typo, but it's not. And
This is written down.
yeah. What I meant to say was Skittle Rangers, question mark, question mark, question mark. But what it looks like I said is Shittle Rangers. So,
I think it's a very accurate
Neither
description
makes
either way.
sense.
I mean, very
Power
brightly-
Rangers, but like with the colours.
Very
and skins.
bright.
Oh,
colored.
I thought it was meant to be Skittle Rangers.
And then I've got 2 more notes. The fight between Boba Fett and Cad Bane at the end, not built up enough, and it's just kind of shit.
Yeah, I get why Boba Fett did what he did.
But it's still dumb.
Yeah,
And
why not just be Boba Fett?
why kill Cad Bane? They kill him off at the end. It's
There's a few
Well,
theories
Cad
that
Bane-
he doesn't look like he's dead.
I don't.
Also,
Like,
how
he
old
is
must
one of
he
my
be?
favorite characters from Clone Wars, from
In-
what I've watched.
In
and-
universe, Cad Bane must be like in his mid-60s.
He's like
Oh.
70 plus. Like,
How does that species age? Doesn't matter.
they age the same as humans.
So he's in his 70s.
Yeah.
The
So-
way he dies
okay.
as well.
He
so
probably would have
goofy.
died very shortly afterwards.
Like the auto tune.
It was here I realized Grogu has a pimp walk.
Yeah.
Look
Oh,
when he's
God,
when
yeah.
look when he's putting the Rancor to sleep.
Oh.
But
I'm pretty sure Black Chrysanthemum and Boba Fett already knew each other from their days working for the Empire as well.
well, does it ever come off that? Well,
Yeah, no, it seemed because he like introduces himself to him
okay.
and was like, "Can I give you some advice, friend?"
Yeah, no, that is dumb. And then the last
I'm
thing
pretty sure.
ends on Mandalorian. Why not end on Boba Fett?
Yeah. I mean, I get why, but it's dumb.
Because
Yeah.
it's only
Here we
nominally
go. Here
about
we
Boba
go.
Fett.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, look at Grogu's pimp walk.
Oh damn! It's developed since the last season.
Yeah. Oh, also him doing Jedi flips looks really weird. The same way when Yoda does it, it looks weird.
I liked the way Luke was just like,
Oh, when he walking. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
like that as
So I
well.
want to talk about the reunion for a bit. They shouldn't have done it in fucking Boba Fett. They should have kept that for like Mandalorian season fucking 5 or 6. I was
yeah.
talking to Joseph. They need to build that up because the payoff would be so satisfying.
I can't remember
to Star
who
Wars
I said it
fans.
to,
But like they just rushed it.
The
and
reunion
it's so
between
annoying.
Grogu and Mando.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
I said something similar because I was like, okay, so they're gonna get reunited here. Like I had called it because I was like, there's no way he's not gonna be in the 3rd season of the Mandalorian. He makes too much money.
He could be, but they don't need to be like
Toys.
together. It could be like a side, like one adventure here and the other adventure there.
Money pushes everything in Star Wars merchandise.
I think like focusing on Luke would take away from Mando.
Yeah.
The same way
Focusing on Mando takes away from Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why? So like they should have just kept Baby Yoda away and shown Mando turn into this like super dark bounty hunter.
Yeah. Or you could set up that thing of making him choose and just should not answer it for a season.
Or
Well, yeah.
give him his own show as well. Like
Grogu.
I couldn't watch the Grogu
No,
show.
I find him irritating
Because
as
it
it
would
is.
also just be a Luke show,
Grogu.
Make it an animated kids show, like
maybe
What If style. I
like
don't
Dora
know.
the Explorer or something.
Oh yeah.
Grogu learns
Make-
about
That would-
tax evasion.
You know that would. We gotta edit this out.
Yeah, I'll take some
No.
of it out. I'll take some of it out.
Just cut the audio because I feel like we're done. So,
Yeah. Well, we haven't
We just-
done an outro.
Outro, yeah.
Well,
I mean,
Okay, well,
Like-
I think Matthew should include the last 10 minutes of what we've done, but he's a pussy, so...
I will, but I'll just put it up
fucking
separately. I think it'd be funny as like a
Okay,
separate
this
piece.
is the R-rated cut.
Yeah,
Like,
it's for our
Hang on, I wanna
Patreon
see what
users
else.
only.
Well, after listening to this, you may be wondering to yourself, where do I go from here, having wasted 2 hours?
well, next.
That's
episode-
your-
Nearest bar.
That's your business. We don't care. We're not your mom. We're not going to solve all your problems for you. Good night.
Okay.
Yeah, you okay?
Let's just try to do an outro.
Okay.
Well, next week we're doing Daredevil.
Yes. No. Next week we're doing Marvel Netflix.
No, we just Daredevil because Marvel Netflix.
I mean,
We'll touch on Marvel Netflix.
I mean,
Okay, so Defenders and how bad.
Yeah, but it'll be
is.
about Daredevil.
Yeah.
no.
I'm fine with
So
that.
what I said to Lawrence was Jessica Jones, Daredevil, Defenders.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So
I'm not rewatching them.
no, neither will I.
I don't have
I
to.
just finished Daredevil, so like.
I'm thinking about buying the
So,
Alias Omnibus.
Let's outro. Let's just.
Alright,
I did
Is
an
that
outro.
No, outro.
I think I might just let this trail off and just cut it.